Ey, esa niña no se aguanta. Ey, quiere todo porque él sabe. And we're back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing?
What's up, guys? Did you
Happy
miss
New
us?
Year.
Happy New Year. Happy everything. How you guys doing? I appreciate you guys for being here. Whoever's here, I love y'all. Appreciate you. Let me know if we got beans in the chat that are also on the pod. People that are just on the pod. I know that we got some people over here on TikTok that are supposed to be making their way over to YouTube. Maybe we should let them know on what Instagram, Facebook, all that good shit. Let them know to go on over. Somebody let them know on the chat BCC. You know what I'm saying? We're here. We're here. We're queer. And I'm drinking a beer.
Nice.
Period. You know? That's what we fucking doing. Cheers. Oh, we're here. We're queer. And we're drinking a beer. Cheers.
Maestra.
No sound effect. Damn. It's just mouth noises. We're like...
Maestra. They said I see the
Maestra.
CD behind you. Yeah. We're here.
I
Before I
mean,
crash out.
out of all the ways we could have promoted it, I'm pretty sure we got a better way. But hey, this one's here. This one was the chisel one.
Sorry, Chisel.
Yeah, it was just
But
putting
it
it
got
there
wet.
to keep it out the way of.
But it
getting
got wet.
lost.
Well, it got fucked up. So now we gotta give her a different one, right? Or did we? Or what happened?
Yeah, we hooking Chisel up. How you guys doing? How has been your new year so far?
How many of y'all's New Year's resolutions are still going strong?
How many of y'all had the resolution that you were going to go to the gym, and then when you went to the gym, it looked like a club in there because so many people's resolution was a gym?
I would, yeah. I mean, I've been hitting the gym a little bit. I didn't hit it today. Maybe that's why I'm in a fucking mood, because I didn't hit the gym today. I was unable to. And for some of us, I feel like the gym becomes kind of like a mental health thing, right? Like it's not so
Like
much
therapy.
just, yeah, it's like a way to kind of get started, get your day going. So yeah, I might need a dance or something. I do outside gym. You do? Nice.
Oh, like the ones like near the beach and stuff? Those are cool.
That's Jen.
Oh, where was it?
Yeah. To everybody that keeps on asking about the only, you guys already know, snowtheproduct.com with a THE. Porque cada vez que me pongo en el pinche en vivo, la gente no, y el only, ya salió. El chiste ya se choteó. Choteadito el chiste. Ahora volvamos a otras cosas más chistosas.
Back to your regularly scheduled. There it is.
El flan, ahí
Mira
está.
el flan, ahí
Only flans, ahí está
Aquí.
el pinche flan. Ahí está.
Más
¿ok?
grande y se te va.
Ujú. Así es que ahí está, ya llegó el flan. Vayan por su flan y nada más. Ya les dije que solo masoquistas, solo gente que quieran que les grite o que los regañe, nada más. Por
O que le
favor.
gusten el flan.
O que les guste el flan. No, nadie más. No es como para todos. Es solamente para las personas que les gusta el flan
Mhm.
o que son masoquistas. Nada más, por favor.
They go hand in hand.
¿Ok?
People that like flan are masoquistas.
You know? Yeah. But yeah. Not following you anymore. Good. I was actually waiting. I woke up this morning and I was like, when is that guy George Moreno gonna go and fucking get the hell out of my life? And then you showed up and you're like, not following you anymore.
Period.
And now I'm like, you know,
No,
I'm actually happy. You just made my fucking dreams come true.
I've never been so happy.
All right.
Oh my god. The way somebody you know it's gonna piss her off. Shut
Okay.
up. Like no one cares.
You know? But anyway, Ito, do you have anything pulled up or anything you want to share or talk about or pull any content up that you want?
I
No,
was
I'm posting
I
your
was
story to promote
scrolling-
the podcast.
I was scrolling through TikTok because that's what I regularly do. And I got there was this person talking about how the hygiene between this is gonna get racial. The hygiene between white people and people of color are completely different. And they showed a couple interviews where they openly admit that they don't wash their hands, that they don't in the shower, they don't wash their legs. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know people didn't do that. Like you don't wash your entire body? Like that's crazy. Like, and then they were like, oh, do you
Out of all the other things we got to say about white people, I'm like, we started off with showers? I'm like,
I was
they're
just
about
I was
to make a
scrolling.
compilation out of us. You already know nowadays, the moment you say something about white people, they fucking love acting like you're being racist against them.
It's not they put it on the internet. So I can't look at the proof that you put on the internet and talk about it. Then you shouldn't have put it on the internet because that's fucking crazy.
That's historically true, right?
Like you're gonna put it for the world to see and then get offended when people bring it up.
Hey,
what?
What I was listening to a book of the history of Mexico, and even though it's in Spanish, so it's in Spanish and it's in educated Spanish. So the words are big and I got to really pay attention. And it keeps on just very descriptively speaking about how the indigenous people were wiped out. And it's very much talking about that. Like germs and dirt and the plague and just everything like that. And it's crazy because like I know the history in English, but hearing some of these words in Spanish, I'm like, God damn. So I've been having to rewind it and listening to it on a little bit slower than usual. And then I fall asleep. So I've kind of been in the same chapter for like 3 months. But, I'm not a no sabo, but it's some Spanish big words are like college grad. And my parents didn't go to college. My parents didn't even go to high school. So.
Well, when we were in Mexico, I was having a conversation with this lady and she's like super educated and she's like talking and I'm just staring at her like, you sound great, but a lot of these words, I don't know what they mean. So I was just there like, and then, I'm sorry, what does that mean? And then she had to kind of like dumb it down for me a little bit. But Mexican Spanish and Dominican Spanish are completely different. So
yeah, you like Mexican Spanish? That's cool.
It sounds like cursive.
What?
Like proper cursive.
Cursive?
It's kind of like how it flow, like how you guys talk, it like flows.
Oh, I guess in that cursive way. I thought you meant like slurred.
No,
because when they say you write in cursive, it sounds like that people are acting like you. I mean, you talk in cursive is like you're slurring it a little bit, and I would say that's more Caribbean, Puerto Ricans at least. You guys talk a little more choppy.
That's what I don't know. Just because I learned like cursive to me, when I learned how to write in cursive in school and stuff, it was very proper. So that's where my mind goes is like when someone says, oh, you speak in cursive, it sounds very smooth and like elegant and stuff.
Oh, well, that's because you watch novelas and shit.
Yeah.
Novela Spanish is completely different than some of the Spanish you'll find in, northern Mexico. Los ranchos, los pueblos, el español de la ciudad o de las ciudades más o menos grandes viene siendo un poquito diferente que el español que uno va a hablar obviamente en el rancho o en el pueblo. Y también there's a big difference between the type of culture and like the type of people, Mm-hmm. I think I've had to explain that to people that it's like there's different states in Mexico, Mm-hmm. People will be like, well, yeah, but that's not real Mexican. This is real Mexican. And you're like, that's real Mexican. That's just from a different part than where you're from. You know what I'm saying? People be like, well, oh, you're not Mexican if you don't know this. And it's like, bro, you're from, Puebla and this person's from Sonora. It's going to be completely different
Mm-hmm.
vibes. If you're from Sinaloa and you're from, Oaxaca, it's going to be different vibes. Quintana Roo compared to Baja California, you're going to have different vibes, But we're still Mexican,
Yeah.
But there's definitely differences in the way it fucking goes.
What are some other languages y'all have wanted to learn ever?
I wanted to learn Japanese, but that's hard.
Whoa, that would be crazy.
You imagine if I learned how to speak Japanese?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to learn Portuguese. Yo, I feel like I have a piece of glitter in my eye. Either that or the glaucoma's finally fucking hitting. Damn, now God. I got lemon in my eye.
Jesus.
Yo, I need a fucking limpia, dude. Today's a fucking shitty ass day, bro.
You got glocks, lemons, glitter.
I swear to God.
Yeah, we went to the optometrist. Wait, because they said it was different. The ophthalmologist. We didn't go there. We went to the optometrist because I needed glasses, and I know that my girl needed glasses too. So we went, and she goes in first. And then they kind of hurry us in and I go in and I do my test. And she's like, okay, yeah, you just need glasses to read, blah, blah, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. So I come out of the office and she's like, read this. And I was like, read what? And I look at it and it says possible glaucoma. I was like, ain't no fucking way.
She told you read this?
No. She told like to read
Just
her
read.
results.
Just watch her TikTok. Go to her
Yeah.
TikTok real quick. Play it real quick and show it to
Yeah.
them.
I was just like, oh hell no.
Yeah, today is Taco Tuesday, so we're gonna have some motherfucking tacos.
Tacos.
TikTok was this funny.
Yeah,
They
so
said glaucoma. But yeah, it was just,
this is actually a vibe. This fit. You know what? I'm not even mad at it. I think immediately I got in a better mood. This fit is fire. Yo, I should fucking shoot a music video after this.
This one, right?
yeah. To make my girl go get her eyes checked. Mine's too. Get out the car. We're going. Out the car. Let's go. Come on, we gotta check your eyes. Babe, you love Costco. Come on.
We just came yesterday and I saw that there's nothing fun, so I don't fucking
Well,
like
they
Costco.
change things.
You think I
every
like
day.
Costco because of the groceries? I like Costco because of the seasonal stuff. And right now, it's sucky season.
Yeah, but what if they have new stuff today? You never know. Come on.
Look at this, buying all this wine.
Hey, it's lit. I'll get you a slice.
I feel like goggles.
Goggles? I kind of like these. Right? Oh, and they're Poochie. With a Poochie outfit. Nasty.
Tuna, I thought it was a glob of mayonnaise.
Mexican cheddar cheese, our delicious Mexican cheddar cheese. You know.
Yeah, I didn't have glaucoma this morning, and now you brought me here, and now I fucking have it. Are you happy? I gotta wear glasses.
Yep. But we're gonna go get a second opinion. Because they said that going to the optometrist and going to the ophthalmologist is two different things. So I was like, all right. Getting a second opinion.
Yeah. My only concern, because everybody's just kind of like telling me like it's not true or whatever. And I'm like, my only concern is because I have been having trouble with my eyes. So now it's like, it's almost like having you know, have you ever had something that's just kind of wrong with you? And then you're like, somebody gives you a reason and you're like, oh, okay, cool. Like, at least I know. As opposed to it's like, no, actually, that's probably not true. And then you're like, well, then what the fuck is wrong with my eyes then? Because I have light sensitivity and my fucking head hurts and my eyes hurt and
You have like pressure and stuff.
yeah. But then again, I've always had a tumor in my pituitary gland, which pushes on my optical nerves. And we've always known that. So 20 years of having a tumor in your pituitary gland will definitely do, I guess, a little bit of something. And always they told me that like they always checked my eyes, which is random because I've always been proud of having 20/20 vision. I've always been like, oh, I don't need glasses until I did, right? But then they would always check my eyes for my peripheral. They would always check whether or not my peripheral was gonna be fucked up, and it never was. And then, you know, this time when the doctor just like looked in my eye, she just kind of kept staring at one eye, and I was like, uh-oh. You know, when the doctor checks things and it's like, okay, cool, you know. But when they just kind of hover a little bit and kind of like stay in one spot, you're like, no, what are you doing?
So
Why
it's
are you
just
doing that?
one eye that they kept checking?
It was my left eye. I don't know why. And then it was funny because she was like, they covered one of my eyes and then they were like, what do you see here? And I'm like, oh, it's a little crazy looking. But that's how it is with everything. My right ear has always been more connected to my brain. I feel like whenever I listen to mixes or something, I always turn like this. Like I've noticed that. So I always listen. But unfortunately, because of touring and because of using it so much, it also has damage. So now I'm like, I don't know, guys. Maybe, you know, life's just been beating my ass. So still cool, you know, still a vibe. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be a potato one day. I'm just gonna be like my ears a little fucked up, my fucking eyes a little fucked up, my back's a little fucked up.
Just a little thing here and there.
You know, it is what it is. Basically make me a real artist. Because real artists you can commission for work. You can be like, hey, I'll pay you this much and I want you to make me an art piece with your style. And that's it. But an artist, you kind of can't really do that. Like you can't, I guess you can. Let's see. I've been paid $100,000 for a song before, but that was a brand. So it's like they pay you $100,000, they pay you $50,000 to commission them a song, and they own the song. Sometimes they're nice enough to just give you the song. They'll be like, "We want the song for the sake of an ad,
But then after that,
but you could have it." And you're like, "All right, nice." You know?
That's cool.
So I don't know. That's pretty cool.
We're back.
Oh,
Nice.
we're back. Nice.
Guys, we're back on motherfucking.
Welcome back.
We're back on YouTube. We're sorry for the delay on getting our shit together right now, but you know, we got a shot right now. Martino said she ain't even reading this. Yo, Martino, get the fuck out of here with your negative energy. All right? Only one of us can have negative energy, and that's me right now. I'm pissed. I'm in a bad mood. So, out of me and you, one of us gotta go. And I can't go because I'm about to take a shot and turn my life around. Okay? Cheers. Whoever said alcohol doesn't solve problems didn't get drunk enough. Cheers, motherfuckers. Can I get some sounds? Esa niña no se aguanta.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
You feel me?
This is the first time I've ever had a shot through a nipple.
You haven't been living enough life. That's why you don't got glaucoma.
Through a nipple?
Hey, you never know.
So somebody has to digest it, turn it into breast milk so you can take it through the nipple.
Take it through the nipple is a crazy fucking sentence. You know?
I'm not gonna lie, it was a little smooth when I did drink it through the nipple.
You're a boob person. I'm not even a boob person.
I am a boob person.
You know?
Boobs.
I'm not a boob person. You know, I can appreciate them. I can like them. I don't think I've ever lacked them, you know? But
They're nice.
you know, I don't know. I'm more of like a ass and thighs person. Face, to be honest. You know what's really random? Hair. I've noticed, I don't think I've ever dated anybody that didn't have like nice hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I guess they're all like pretty young and healthy. So it's like, what else? I'm like, you know, I've never dated an 85-year-old. I've never dated an 85-year-old balding man. So there's that. Lucky for me, I
They've
clearly,
all had nice hair.
you know,
Nice.
I don't know. I'm joking.
You
Hair's
said you were
important.
looking through your photos, talking about your eyes.
Oh, no, I was saying how I've lived a crazy life. A lot of y'all know I have mental health problems. As a lot of y'all know, I have mental health problems. And with that comes, you know, not always being present, right? But being present, like you're present, but sometimes you just are not. You're a little disassociated. However, I'm lucky enough, I could say this, you know, with a very great attitude and gratitude about it. I live a very action-packed life a lot of times, right? So let's say I go on tour. It's like every night is like different cities, different people, clubs, after parties, you know, venues, like different food, different restaurants, all kinds of shit. So throughout my life, like I'll live all that and I kind of barely even remember it. And then when I'm like let's say at the end of the year, I'm like looking for a picture to like post, I see my camera roll and it looks crazy. Like I'm just scrolling and I'm like, God damn, this is insane. So I was saying that about how like, even though life sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Your back gets a little hurt, your neck, you look back at your life and if you were to look at a highlight reel of your life, you'll take all that if it means you live the real life. You might meet somebody that's like, I'm 90 years old and I have nothing wrong with me. And you're like, oh, really? What did you do in your life? And they're like, nothing. Just, you know, just ate super healthy and just lived at home, never drank, never smoked, never partied, never nothing, never had a family, never done, you know, and you're just like, oh, okay. So preserved. That's cool. That's like, I don't know, like having your favorite pair of pants, or for example, your favorite pair of sneakers. You have your favorite pair of sneakers and you put them in a glass box. You never wear them. They're pristine. They're perfect. And you walk by them every fucking day and you go, fuck yeah, that's my favorite pair of sneakers. And honestly, like if you never wear them, you never put them together with an outfit, you never did nothing with them, you just kind of have them there. It's like, okay, that's cool, I guess. But eventually they're still going to fucking crumble because if anybody knows anything about some of these sneakers, they crumble anyway. You know? Why?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they fucking crumble. Some of these Jordans,
But does that mean it's cheap material?
of course it's cheap material. All this shit is fucking synthetic, bro.
Yeah, I saw some old Jordans or something like a while back, and then I touched them, and they kind of like
They were in my closet. she's just throwing shade right now. I'm like, was it those grapes? If you're talking about those purple and black grapes that are in the fucking bathroom, I mean in the room.
we're wearing all of them.
I'm like, I know which ones you're talking about.
I've been looking
That's
for
fucked up. That's crazy that she just shaded me right in
it's
front of my fucking face.
But it wasn't even that. Honestly, it wasn't even that. I was talking.
August, I know you're laughing.
I was talking about some sneakers that my sister had, but if the shoe fits,
you didn't wear it.
The dusty shoe fit.
no, because I remember she bought. I don't remember the Jordans that have like the lines, and then it has like a color here and here, and they came in like gray and blue. They came in black and red, all that shit. And then I remember opening it one time after like my sister moved out, and I think she left those sneakers there. And I touched them, and they kind of like crumbled on the corners. That's what I was talking about.
I'm dead.
But I don't know what they're called. I'm not a sneakerhead. I don't know the names of them.
That's so crazy. Are you calling me? I'm sorry, because guys, I am still live on TikTok. I'm about to end it, but I just do think it's so crazy. One person said clout chasing, which is random because it's like, what am I clout chasing off
Myself?
of the
What
Every
the
Night Nights
fuck?
podcast?
Myself.
But then somebody else was like, homie, you a straight plant. And it's like, whoa, can you imagine somebody thinking I'm a plant? Like, if anything, it's crazier to tell me like, damn, bitch, you've been doing this shit for a long ass fucking time and never blew up than to be like, you're a plant. I'm actually flattered. If this is the first time you've ever saw me and you think I'm an industry plant, I'm genuinely like, I'm blushing right now. I'm blushing. I cannot believe
like,
it.
oh my God, you really think
We
that's
made
me?
it.
I fucking made it,
That's
bro.
me? Thank
That's like
you.
when people call me like a TikToker rapper. I'm like, oh my God, I made it. I remember when I couldn't even figure out TikTok. I remember when literally like I was trying to figure out, like, I know rappers that I started with that could not get over like 30,000 followers. And like, I literally was like, all right, I got to figure this shit out. How am I going to like figure out TikTok? Not because that's going to be my main demographic, because obviously like it's not in my entire career. Obviously for my age, like I don't think TikTok is the main thing, but I try to be practical in how I figure everything out, right? I was on X. I feel like Twitter, I just gave up on a very long time ago because once it became X and everything, I don't fucking care about it. But as far as like when we switched over to Instagram, I was like, okay, let me figure this shit out. I was on Facebook, whatever, YouTube, TikTok. Like I've tried to figure out every social media because I gamify it. Because to me, it's like, it's fun to try to figure these things out. Because if it's not fun and it's not a game, then I wouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? Because I'm a very, like, not to be like super deep and woke, but what the fuck is life? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is really life? You wake up every fucking day and you just you do it and then you gotta do it again tomorrow, dude. And then you wake up the next day and then you gotta do it again tomorrow. And then you wake up again and then you gotta do it again tomorrow.
It's a
Every
vicious circle.
fucking day, you gotta just fucking live. And you're like, God damn, this is so much sometimes, you know? And you're just like, bro, so you gotta gamify things to, you know, whether you're in a business, let's say you're a small business, you gamify the fact that you're like, I'm gonna scale my business. If I was this big this year, I'm gonna try to get this big next year. If I made this much amount of money this year, I'm gonna try to make this much amount of money next year. Something. If I pissed off my wife this much, I could do better. I could fucking beat that.
What the
You know,
hell?
I told them, you got another thing coming. I was like, is it toxic? Because I'm like, look, we gave this first year of marriage, you know, we're May 14th is our first year. I think on the second year, you know, we can up the ante a little bit. You know,
Bet.
we can let a 10% toxicity rate go up. I think that means that like by year 5, we're only, you know, it's like 50%. That's fair. That's nice, right?
All right, let's do it.
You might find that exciting. I think that's pretty cool. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Anybody?
Let's see. Let's do it.
Let's see.
I'm down.
That got me excited right now. She said, let's see. I'm like, I'm interested. What are
I
we
just
seeing?
boosted the
Yeah.
percentage
I'm like,
right
put
there.
that shit 15. Let's see. You know, like why not? I don't know. I think it's because I'm an overthinker. So to me, it's like I'm like, so this is it. Like my rap, my career, my music, my house, like everything's at peace. Everything's great. Like
Let's shake it up a little
let's
bit.
shake this shit up. Let's turn this bitch up. You know what I mean?
Alright.
And by this bitch, I meant my life, not you. But we could turn you up too. You know?
Yeah, let's turn up.
I think that's fine.
Mm.
Ew, you said Vaughn's by Roscoe's has a glory hole? Yo,
What?
you men are disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I know you motherfuckers have some secret meetups and some crazy shit y'all be doing.
What the hell is
And
wrong with
leave
y'all?
us out of it. You know what I mean?
Ew.
At least leave the lesbians out of it. Y'all wives gotta deal with whatever the fuck y'all got going on.
Y'all chose them.
But like we don't gotta know about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeesh.
y'all are crazy. And by that, honestly, somebody should check the fucking bathroom, the men's restroom in the San Fernando Valley swap meet. I'm just gonna tell you that.
What
The men's restroom in the San Fernando Valley swap meet, the line be long as fuck. I'm snitching. Señoras, okay. Señoras que están en el San Fernando Valley. Yo no sé qué está pasando en el swap meet de San Fernando Valley, pero el baño de la línea del baño del swap meet está bien larga. Yo no sé qué traen los viejos, pero están tardándose.
Algo traen.
Así es que,
algo traen.
señora, si su esposo le gusta ir a la pulga de San Fernando, vaya y chequee qué está pasando. El A1A.
Porque la línea de las mujeres no está supuesto a ser más corta que el de los hombres.
Qué pinche español
That
tan
was
madriero.
terrible.
That was
I was talking and I was like, damn, that sounded so bad.
what the hell?
Mira, la línea de esa maldita línea estaba demasiado larga para...
That's the problem. Maybe you be trying to speak Mexican Spanish when you should just let it
No,
flow.
porque cada vez que yo digo eso, ay, Dios mío, tú sí hablas tan rápido.
It doesn't matter. That's good. Keep it going. What you trying to fucking talk like amigas y rivales and shit, and you're over
Yeah.
here, you know? Look, she smiled extra big.
Amigas y rivales. El mundo
But-
así. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, fucking.
So just a long line. Did you guys watch anybody come out? Or
I mean, we're not gonna. That would have been real crazy if we were just standing outside of it, staring at the guys coming out of the bathroom. But I was just like, I don't know what exactly is going on, but I've never seen the men's line be longer
Ever.
than the
The
women's
women's
line.
line is always longer than the men's line.
And I've
always.
traveled no flex, but I've traveled the world. I've traveled the country. I've gone to many Hispanic places, and the bathroom line for the women is always longer. So it just, to me, it was just concerning how long the line was to get into the men's restroom. I mean, other than West Hollywood, I've seen the line for the men's
But
restroom be
usually
pretty
the
long.
bathrooms in West Hollywood are
No, there's this one.
Nonsense.
There's that one. The one that's across the street from Beaches. That place used to play hip hop and R&B back in the day, but it stopped. Now it plays like fucking country or some shit. But anyway, that place used to be popping. By the way, it used to play really cool music. And I remember that the bathrooms would be taken up by dudes. Even the girls' restrooms would be taken up by dudes. I'd be like, bro, I'll do whatever you gotta fucking do, bro. Like,
Hurry
at
up and
least
do it.
give us one fucking bathroom,
the
dog.
women's bathroom.
Yeah, like they'd all just fucking go in there. And you're like, dude, please. Well, whatever's going on in West Hollywood is obviously going on in the San Fernando swap meet. So, so señoras, cuiden a sus maridos, por favor.
They said, did you ever have to pay for tissue? Of course.
Of course.
You had
That
to
is
pay
like,
for tissue, you had to pay for the bathroom.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's like a common thing in Mexico, that you have to pay to go to the bathroom.
Is that a thing in DR?
Can't tell it is. I can't tell you that it is, honestly. To the places, like the public places that I've been to in DR, no. But I mean, they could.
Yeah. No, I mean it makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially like to keep it clean, to all that stuff.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I know. In Mexico, I would go, give them 10 pesos. They would give me some toilet paper. I would go to a stall and then you pee. And that's it.
I'm cool with paying for the bathroom if the bathroom's gonna be in good condition.
Yeah, clean. And
The
stuff.
problem is when you pay for the bathroom and that shit looks and smells crazy, and you're just like, what the fuck am I paying for?
you come
Mhm.
out and want a refund.
Yeah, I'm like, give me my fucking money. Yo, let's
Yeah.
get these tacos or what's up? At least a
Oh.
little bite or something, a little nibble. Do we have? I mean, I did want to talk about some stuff that I saw. Ask Jamie to send you some links to it, just in case if you need anything, or if you want to show us anything that you want us to watch. Anybody want to talk about anything specific? Because right now, I should watch something while I eat because I want to talk about some things that I'm going to talk about. God damn, there's a lot of tacos.
Well, I thought people would
Yeah.
make-
Can you hand me that? My girl's going to do this the slowest fries. I'm like, girl, come on. You ever been hungry? You ever been hungry in the world? Buen provecho, gracias. Habíamos dicho.
I mean, it was a while ago when I seen it, but you seen that TV that they're giving away for free, that it has a bar on the bottom with advertisements.
Really?
No, what?
No, I haven't seen
What
that.
is that?
Yeah, it's called Tele TV. It's like they give you a free TV, but there's a bar on the bottom that you can't turn off,
And
they,
it's just constant.
yeah, they even have
advertisements?
some kind of like little camera or sensor, I don't know, to make sure that it's not getting blocked
What?
and basically making sure that you're playing the ads in your
Constantly
house.
always watching. It's like that Black Mirror episode where the lady keeps on getting ads to her.
Oh,
prosthetic?
yeah, because she got like a something was wrong with her. I forget what it was. And the only thing that saved her life was this subscription that she did, and it kept her alive. But like they were like, okay, if you get this, then she'll be good. So they got it, and then she would get ads, and she'd be like, every time that this happened, like I would get ads, and be like, oh, it's because you haven't upgraded to this thing. And then so the husband is like, okay, how much extra is that? And they're like, oh, it's this much. So they upgraded to this, and every time they upgraded, there was something wrong, and they always had to upgrade to a new system, to something whatever. At the end of the episode, long story short, they just decided to just fuck it, because it was they were turning it into a business.
Wow.
It was kind of sad.
Yeah, it basically looks like this.
Oh shoot, play it.
I mean, he let's see
or
this.
AMD or NVIDIA. So right away, you can definitely tell that this TV has an amazing picture quality. It is a 4K TV. It's a 55-inch. Once again, it was free. So this TV has plenty of different features. There are a few cons with this TV. I will warn you, you're going to have to use multiple different remotes. So when I say multiple different remotes, this device does come with 3 different HDMI buttons. So you have Fire TV plugged in down here. I have my Xbox plugged in down here. So I can cycle to the Xbox. If I go over here, I can cycle to the dongle 4K, which came with this device. It does come with a free Android TV box, so that's definitely a plus. So I can watch movies and TV shows. But with that being said, you're going to end up with multiple different TV remotes. So different Xbox controller, TV remote, left-hand corner, the Tele TV is muted. So let's go ahead and test this out. So just to give you an example, if I click on one of these TV shows, let's go ahead and show you how the volume works and why I don't like it at all. But if you weren't tech savvy like me, you would probably have a hard time on which remote you would end up having to grab. So once again, Tele TV is muted, but there's clearly volume on this. If I turn this up.
Oh, so there's ads right there on the bottom right.
Where do they get this free TV?
I know, right? Who offers this?
Right.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, well, I guess if it's totally free, what's the damage? Like if you could just like basically would you guys do it? But I guess if you really need a TV, right?
No, please.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess it depends on how much of your life, like, what do you value when it comes to convenience? It's like, because what is a TV cost nowadays? It's like $200, right, for a TV. So it's like you're saving $200, but it's kind of like Trump wanting to take over Greenland. It's like, okay, he might give you $100,000, but you have to say goodbye to your free healthcare for the rest of your life. Like, how quickly will you spend that $100,000 when you have to start paying for healthcare and for college? You know, so it's like the same thing with a TV. It's like if you're gonna get a free $200 TV, but for the rest of your fucking time you have to be paying for ads and using this and doing a different remote and whatever. It's like, at some point, is it worth it? You know?
And you're kind of supporting them like inching closer to just putting ads on everything, and just you're kind of promoting that as like a good thing.
Yeah, so the free Tele TV also collects your personal data, not just ads.
Holy shit. That's just listening to your fucking arguments at your house.
Which makes sense if you don't. They're like, like making it so hard for you to like figure shit out. They're doing something.
That's crazy. So in the end, the TV's profiting off of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, it reminds me of.
Hey, we hit 500 watchers right now. Let's take a motherfucking shot. Cheers.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Holy shit. That was crazy. Fuck. Honestly, what the fuck were we thinking?
Jesus Christ.
We wanted to be some motherfucking, what's it called? Degenerates today. We wanted to be Ellen DeGeneres today. I was acting like Ellen DeGeneres earlier, huh? I was being a little grumpy. I was like, don't fucking look at me in my eyes right now. Man, it's just crazy. You said, what the fuck shit? What?
That's like, but that kind of reminds me of like what they do with bridges. Like, those bridges that have like big toll amounts.
Yeah.
Like I think San Francisco one.
Yeah.
It's like, at what point, like, do they ever plan on not charging the toll once it's paid back?
I think they just like to confuse everybody about it. It's like, our tax dollars in California should be paying for all that fucking shit. All right. You hear me, Newsom, you motherfucker. Here's the thing people get wrong about me. Like, I'm not defending Newsom all the time. I'm like, you motherfucker, right? But when it comes to the fight right now, I'm on Newsom's side because I'm like, that's the one that got the fucking highest probability of beating Trump, right? Mm-hmm. But that does not mean that I don't see through this motherfucker too. But I'm like, right now we need someone who's actually going to be able to beat him. And I think Newsom will. But the problem is that a lot of people, they don't see that part. They want to just start arguing about everybody. And it's like, that's why we don't get nothing done. You got to be able to actually So same thing goes for this whole California thing. Like, fucking our tax dollars are hella high and we're paying for hella shit. And then we're like, and I got to pay for tolls to get to Redwood City to eat some tacos? Newsom, you better fix this shit. What is wrong with you, guy? Also, what's up with the building permits? Because at this point, I'm getting pissed. All right? So Newsom, get it together. But still, I'm going to be on your side versus Trump because I know you're going to beat him. But at the same time, get your shit together. And everybody that's all third party, you also got to just know, man, come on, dog. Like, we got to do something. You said lesser of two. And a lot of people hate to hear that. They hate to hear like the lesser of two evils conversation. But it's like, I don't even think it's just the lesser of two evils conversation. It's the house is on fire right now and you got to figure out what the fuck you're going to do. You can't sit there and be like, well, I really wish the house wasn't on fire. It's like, yeah, bitch, we know that. We wish the best case scenario was what was happening. But right now, the house is on fire. So are we running and all fucking being in the same place? Or do we want to argue with each other about wishing that the house wasn't on fire? You're like, well, if we would have just got no, bitch, this is not the time to start talking about fucking structural safety and what we should have done before. This is time to get the fuck out the house because you're about to be a burn victim. Like, let's go.
I mean, to answer, we need a woman president. The probability of another woman president ever, like, even winning right now is so not happening, only because people rather see their country fucking fall to smithereens than to see a woman ever in power and telling men what to do.
Mm-hmm. Look at Mexico. You don't see how much they fucking go in on Claudia Sheinbaum? Part of it is because she's a woman. So, who knows,
Part
guys?
of it? Most of it.
No, I mean, and that's the thing, right? Like, that's what we've been saying about politics. Like, I could be a big fan of Claudia Sheinbaum and I could say I have a problem with some policy. Am I going to sit here and dog her out on the internet? No. I have a problem with some of the approaches. Yes. But overall, I think this is what's best for Mexico. That's what it fucking is. I'm not an idiot that's brainwashed that just, no, she can do no wrong. Like, no, there's things that I feel like could be a little bit better. But overall, I'm definitely not going to, I'm not going to pick some other fucking classist ass white fucking dude that owes Mexico hella money, like that fucking tío, whatever the fuck his name is. Ese pinche güey que chinga a su puta madre, que le pague a México todo el dinero que debe.
Tío Von?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? And to say AOC is like, bro, AOC even got cola que le pisen. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody fucking does. So, I don't know. I think people got to be a little bit smarter when it comes to
Yeah,
it's
a
like
little more strategic. I mean,
strategic.
he
Yeah, if
lost
you're like AOC
to
is
Joe
definitely
Biden.
gonna beat Trump. It's like, bro, come on, dog. You already since now can tell what their talking points are gonna be. If anything, I would have put my money on Jasmine Crockett being a completely better fucking president. To be honest, not to be crazy, but like I would. But would she win? No, because most of the United States can never see themselves fucking voting for a black woman, which is fucked up. Like, keep it a buck. That's what the problem is. The problem is that the United States cannot see themselves voting for a black woman. They literally rather walk into the pits of hell, which is Donald Pits of Hell Trump.
Donald Pits of Hell.
You know?
Yeah.
You said Kanye West for president.
Jesus.
You know, I know you're just trolling and trying to be silly, but it's like, bro, that's basically what's happening with Trump. You know what I'm saying? They're the same type of person.
Yeah.
Funny to watch, you know, but it's like Ito said before, it's like Trump is like Shrek. Is he entertaining? Sure. Would you buy the merch? Some of y'all motherfuckers did. Is that who you really want being the leader of the fucking free world? Shrek? You know? Like, come on.
It's not funny at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't agree with Shrek. Shrek's
And fucking
morals.
Donkey
sometimes.
for vice president.
Yeah, donkey, bro.
Get out of my swamp.
Do you like them?
They're all right. They were cold.
No.
Well, but they seem like they would be very good if they were hot. But it'll get you out of an apuro. And I'm the last one to be complaining about cold food.
These are good.
A while ago, we received a collapsible hiking stick. Who ordered that?
Me. You didn't tell me that. We already got it.
Oh yeah, it's in the with the tools.
A
But what's-
collapsible
what-
hiking stick.
Why
What
didn't
you gonna
nobody
do
tell
with
me we
that?
got it?
Just one?
Yeah.
I thought you needed two. No?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's crazy. I fucking ordered that. And nobody told me that it got here. That's what be happening in this house is that I'll order something. I'm excited, but then I have ADHD, so I forget. And then nobody tells me when it gets here. And then they throw it in the shed somewhere. And then I'm always just sitting there wondering, like, whatever happened to that? Or I also think, like, damn, did I ever actually even order that? Because it's not like I trust myself very much. Like, I also know that I have ADHD, so I might be like, I really wanted that, but did I order it? And I'll be like, nah, I probably didn't order it because I never saw it. And then little do I know, it's in the fucking 40-foot container that we have back there.
I'm dead.
You know?
Do you want
What made you want to do that or order that?
It's fucking fire for the sake of, you know, the end of the world stuff. It's got a lot of benefits that we may need.
Oh.
You didn't see the ad? Look up the fucking TikTok walking stick.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
you bought it
Like,
on TikTok.
Did somebody have a video or something?
Yeah. But it's been long enough now that it's like been held from me. Hey, J-Rod just sent 5 Everyday Days gift memberships. Shouts out,
This is why I'm no
A-Rod.
longer playing the music industry game.
J-Rod, sorry. You know? Español, es que estamos en el podcast y acá me están haciendo preguntas en inglés. Si hubiera más gente en mi YouTube haciéndome preguntas en español, pues hablaría más español. Pero como estoy en el podcast y no hay nadie haciendo nada de preguntas en español, pues estoy hablando puro inglés.
They said
No?
you need two for proper stability in hiking.
You haven't seen the ad yet.
Oh, okay. Let's
Yeah.
pull up the ad.
Yeah, it's got like a knife. It's got a bunch of stuff.
A
It's a
knife?
survival stick. It's not really like a walking
this.
stick.
Oh. okay.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it this?
go ahead. Yeah.
Stick can't do this, then you don't have a true hiking stick. Spear, knife, fire starter. This isn't your typical hiking stick. This is a tactical hiking stick where every single section has a different survival tool built right into it because one day you never know if you're going to need it. It comes with the rubber tip right here that you can actually take off if you're walking on hard, uneven surfaces. Now it's a carbide tip. You go one more section down and you have the spear right here. This thing is incredibly sharp and it's perfect for fishing. And next up, you have the knife right here. It's a very
This a zombie stick.
Oh,
Exactly.
shit. It's like zombie survival. Okay.
Exactly. Play it.
Why didn't you buy
very
two? I
sharp
want one.
blade with a bottle opener right there at the bottom of it. And one
With
more
a bottle
section
opener.
down, you have the multi-tool. You have a flat head on this side, and you flip it over. You actually have a Phillips head on the other side. But what's really
that's
cool is it
smart.
wouldn't be a hiking stick if you didn't have a compass right there on the handle. And if you open up the handle, there's actually a fire starter right there on the inside with an emergency whistle. And yes, it even comes with its own carrying bag. Typically, these hiking sticks go for anywhere between $80 and $100, but right now you can get this one that's just as durable for less than $20, which is
What?
crazy. So if you want to
Boom.
Why didn't you get two?
I got one to see if I even liked it, but they kept it from me. They fucking stole my hiking stick and kidnapped it and never fucking told me until right now.
I want one.
I didn't
That
know it
looks
was
cool.
here. I'd have been stabbing shit. I bought that big chunk of meat over there. I could have been fucking, you know what I'm saying? I could have been using it depending on
Slicing
when I
it.
got it. Yeah.
Slicing it with your hiking stick.
That stalker that was in the front in the fucking gate, for all I know, I could have stabbed him through the fucking heart.
Wait, it's been that long?
You know what I'm saying? People that be coming through my fucking. You saw, I just talked about on my Instagram. I said, if the Civil War came, I would not let Latinos for Trump that changed their mind come to my house because I don't trust them, because they would be the type to get bit by the zombie and not tell us that the zombie bit them. I got a bunch of MAGA motherfuckers. I wouldn't want to go to your house. You wouldn't have anything. I would have this and that and that. You guys aren't even ready to fight. Da, da, da. I'm like, bitch, I got a walking stick. I got several guns. I got guns, Glocks, clips, weapons, chickens, goats. I don't even want to keep telling you how much stuff I got, because now when the Civil War comes, you motherfuckers are going to
Everybody's
come
gonna
over my
know.
house
But like, let's all
looking
go
for
to
that
Snows.
shit.
Yeah.
They're like, everybody knows liberals will have nothing and the conservatives are the ones that are going to have everything and the guns. I'm like, good luck. Because Papa don't got shit but broken teeth and a bad fucking hygiene. And he doesn't wash his legs. So,
Period.
how about that?
That's a good turnaround.
You know? I feel like it's crazy though, because the problem is, and I have a lot of friends that are obviously, you know, liberal, and like I have a lot of friends that are like anti-gun and they don't want to have none of that. And they kind of sometimes get tripped out by the fact that I am a little bit more, you know, 2A on that. They always are like, no, I don't want to. That scares me. It makes me feel, you know, concerned. It's like, bro, if everybody else got one, I'd rather have one and not need it than to need it and not have it. Am I out here fucking gun toting and being this fucking crazy ass person? No. Did I turn owning a gun into my entire personality because I have nothing else? No. Clearly I have a spicy meatball personality, so I'm fine. However, I do think that more people on the left need to be prepared, you know, just in case. That's all. I'm not out here calling for violence. I'm not telling people, get your gun, get ready to fucking fight. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if you need to protect your home and if you need to, you know what I'm saying, feel safe, that is what the Constitution says, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we have gotten to that fucking point. But when schools were getting shot up, when movie theaters are getting shot up, when malls are getting shot up, when all these places that you're supposed to feel safe at are getting shot up, it is stupid to think that it can't fucking happen at some fucking point. It's just stupid, you know? And it's crazy that it's not until now that this happened in Minneapolis that all of a sudden now they're like, oh, you know, he had a gun, he shouldn't have a gun.
Oh, now you don't go for gun rights. Now it's
the
not
NRA
fair.
said the whole time, every time that a school has gotten shot, they're like, well, it's not the gun's fault. You're allowed to carry a gun. When
That's my
Rittenhouse
Second
stupid ass,
Amendment right.
yeah, when Rittenhouse stupid ass underage was able to go over there and use a gun, everybody said, well, you're allowed to have a gun. No, you're not. At 17, you're not allowed to have a gun. You're not allowed to drive it across state lines. I can guarantee you, if I take a gun across state lines, it's going to be a fucking problem. But I'm also not a white man that cries on the stand. Do you understand? But
Okay with the bars.
you know, but it'd be like that. So all I could tell you is you got to be smart right now. If you're a fan of me, if you fuck with me, I would give you advice, which is to be practical in all of your efforts, responsible, understand the Constitution, and live within that range, while also being kind of quiet about some of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know them. They think some rules are good for them, but the moment we start doing it, we're going to be crazy and radical. And it's like, no, I'm doing what you're doing. You're just scared of me. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So that's what time it is. So get a walking stick for the zombies. And also I don't appreciate that people didn't respect my joke about the zombies. The punchline was zombies. Right? So the moment that these MAGA motherfuckers are coming in my comment section angry and inflamed like they're fucking hemorrhoids, now they're arguing with me about whether or not they would be at my house. I'm like,
no one asked you.
Did you understand that the punchline was zombies? Did you understand that part? Because unless we're dealing with zombies, what world are we living in this joke? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, you would get bit by a zombie and you wouldn't tell me. But they don't understand context. They don't understand, you know what I'm saying? It's just stupid. But at the end of the day, it's also crazy how people don't understand jokes, because I saw, like I was going to say, that Burt Kreischer podcast I did, a lot of food communities, food this, food that, took my clip, posted it without the actual context, and I saw all their comment sections talking about, oh, she don't support la raza. You see what we're talking about. She's this, she's that. She don't support la raza. She's looking for a white gardener. You didn't understand that was a joke, and that was a play on how racist white people tend to say, I have a Latino friend, I have a black friend. So I turned it around, and the context was, I'm Latina, and oh, I have white friends. I have white employees. That's the dream, ha, 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 to be Mexican and have white employees working for you. Ha, ha, fucking ha. I'm on Burt Kreischer's fucking podcast. A white man that admittedly said, hey, I'm selfish. I vote based on being selfish. It is what it is. I'm sorry. And then showed some sort of, empathy and remorse within it. And this is a white man and I'm a Mexican woman, trying to find a middle ground. But I'm going to get dragged by Mexican fucking men that don't understand the fucking joke and that don't understand what I'm doing on this fucking podcast. But they be the same motherfuckers that support Mexican American men that rap and that are MAGA and that try to cover their fucking tracks by just trying to overcompensate. You motherfuckers are too dumb to see the fact that there's a bunch of dudes right now rapping about being anti-ICE and there were fucking MAGA 6 months ago. You don't see the buddy cozying up that they've been had. You don't see the aesthetic. You don't see the change. You don't go back to right before Trump won and right when Trump won and check the posts. And if there's a gap missing, if your favorite fucking person that you follow on the internet has a big gap missing, either they deleted shit, they scrubbed the internet about it, or they didn't give a fuck enough to talk about it until it was time for them to get pressured or for them to grift off this side. Period. Talk about that part. Because I saw some make America healthy again bitches mad happy about it, and all of a sudden, so I don't know, man. I think, to me, whatever, get your money, do your thing, whatever, but it's going to be very unfortunate. It's going to be very unfortunate when all this shit bites all of us in the ass. You feel me? Like, that's it. Because we can't be falling for the grift, because what happens is it's going to be very disheartening when you find out that some people are just grifting. It's disheartening. It's disheartening to think somebody really got you and got your back, and then you realize they actually don't give a fuck. It's disheartening, and it kind of like takes the wind out of your sails a little bit. So I don't want that to happen to any of the movements. I don't want false idols. I don't want false people coming to the front and acting like they're the leaders. And it's like, no, we need real leaders. And a lot of times the leaders are not out here posing in the front of the picture at the fucking protest. A lot of times the real leaders are really doing the fucking work, are really stressed out with the paperwork, fucking high blood pressure, about to get a fucking stroke because they genuinely have been in the fight for 15, 20 years. Those are the motherfuckers that we really need to be supporting and helping. You know what I'm saying? Alex Enamorado was really out here fucking talking about this shit how long ago, and where is the help? Where is the support for that motherfucker? He's in jail. No fucking trial, no nothing, no court date, no nothing. Just there. You feel me? And it's like, then people turn around and be like, where's the leaders? Where's our people? Where's the, what you mean? We have them and we never appreciate them. We always want to nitpick and be like, well, technically if you feel me? And again, where the fuck is Jill Stein?
Right.
Where's Jill Stein?
The ones that everyone loves so much. The one that comes in only on election time and tells you, don't vote here and don't vote. I am the answer. Oh, didn't win. Okay. See you in 4 years.
Exactly.
I haven't heard from her since the election.
Has she posted? She'll be back in 28, right?
Right. She'd be like, I told you this wasn't going to go. Vote for me. And just
because all the people that sat there and talked about the Green Party and talked shit about the Democrats are already starting to talk shit about Newsom. And like I said, I'm not blanket fucking supporting any politician. I'm not sitting here thinking that Newsom ain't, whatever. But it's like, bro, what chance do we have to actually win? Because we can sit here and keep on going very fucking ADHD with it. We can sit here and nix every single time a Democrat comes. We can come and talk about AIPAC. We can come and talk about everything that they've done wrong. We can fucking drill them down to the ground and be like, you're going to lose because you're this, you're that. And every single time then the same thing that happened with Trump is going to happen. And then guess what happens? Where does the Green Party go whenever the Democrats lose?
Back into hiding.
Yeah. What happens? Would anybody like to tell me? And mind you, I'm very, you know what I'm saying, pro-Palestine, anti-Israel. I'm very pro-immigrant. I'm very Mexican. I'm very Latina, very pro-indigenous, pro-black, Black Lives Matter. I'm very, my stance on all these things. So I do share social media space with a lot of these people. I have people that are my acquaintances that are Green Party, that are third party. I have a lot of different of these things. Completely cool. But at the same time, bro, I noticed that they love to go in against Democrats so bad that it almost seems like they're MAGA. And I've commented that before. I've been like, bro, I'm not going to lie. You're giving off MAGA more than MAGA is. But what if Kamala, but Obama, but Kamala, but Obama, but Kamala? You're like, bro, at some point, like, is this racial? Because they're not here. This is what the president is. And you're going in on Kamala and Obama and you can't stop. Like, they're not here, buddy. They didn't win. You feel me? It starts to feel like, what is going on? Obama. Somebody said it's not Obama. Yo, these motherfuckers can't get Obama out their mind.
At all. I feel like that's their way of, I guess, making sense of what they voted for. They're like, well, Obama this, well, Kamala that. First of all, Kamala was never president. And second of all, Obama was like, what? Like almost 10 years ago? And you're still. Like, yeah. Focus on what's happening right now. And if you're wrong, just say it. It's okay.
Yeah. Somebody said, that Obama was funny. Obama was worse. And that's the thing. Their response is always like, Obama deported more people. First of all, lucky for me to be able to let you know, from Despierta 10 years ago, I said, los latinos metieron a Obama en esta misma silla y deportó más que todos los presidentes. Right? That's what I said. Why? Because I've never been against facts. However, what we can say is that's kind of crazy if he deported more people than Trump did with less drama and less murders, right? And less attacks on the Constitution. Doesn't that say that the president we have right now is not efficient? Even if you're very pro getting immigrants out of here, doesn't it say something when somebody could do way higher numbers than you and not disrespect the entire fucking Constitution, not murder people, not cause this much havoc, this much problems, this much fucking
Gave everyone due
inflation.
process. Everyone had their day in court.
Exactly.
And
so
and the amount of people that he deported was in a span of 8 years. Count how much people Trump has deported to even the wrong fucking countries. They're not even from there. In the amount in the what? How long has he been? What, in a year? Whatever. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's been a year.
yeah.
Now divide that. Divide it by 8 and divide it by 1. How much? Are you getting what I'm saying?
No. To me, I think the problem is, right, without speaking parties, right, without speaking about any of this shit, some people in this country and in a lot of countries live off of a scarcity mindset, and you were brainwashed by billionaires to have to live off a scarcity mindset. They brainwashed you to think that you're fighting over 10 beans when they have billions of beans saved up, and they got you fighting over 10 beans. They're like, well, the immigrants took them. They took them. It was the Somalians took them. The Mexicans took them. The Central Americans took them. The transgender people that are trying to get into the sports teams took them. The gays took them. The abortion people took them. And they got you fighting everybody. And you're not fucking looking at the fact that they are hoarding all the fucking beans. For what? For no fucking reason, because it doesn't even make them happy. They're just doing it for who knows what. Probably because the sport of this whole shit is to keep the control via having you starving over the goddamn beans. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it is. Without telling you MAGA or red or blue or fucking Democrat, Republican, whatever, that is exactly what's happening. Here's the real problem, though. The fact that one of the sides definitely is having terrible marketing and propaganda against other people, and it is very dangerous where it's going. That's all the difference, right? Some people love to say, oh, it's two wings of the same bird. It just is what it is. Well, one of the wings has fucking herpes and AIDS. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's kind of what you're comparing here with. It's like two wings of the same bird, but like one of them is about to really fucking kill you, and then the other one is just kind of like a little dirty and got lice. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got to figure out which one of the ones you're going to fucking live with. I'm sorry. It really is what it is. It's like the marketing on that side is complete chaos and racism and white supremacy, which ultimately will lead to more death in this country. And it just is, that's just what's going to happen. You know, it really will. Because it's emboldening a lot of motherfuckers to come out here and say some wild ass shit. Look at what happened to all the January 6ers, right? All the Jan 6 people, how many of them have been prosecuted or have gotten in some sort of fucking trouble for child molestation, for all kinds of sex crimes, for DUIs, have killed people, how many of them have got pardoned and fucked up their next chance because that's just the type of brain they got? You said none. None? You want to bet $1,000 right now? Norma Guacamole. You want to bet $1,000, Norma Guacamole? I'll give you $1,000 if you're right. I'll give you $1,000 right now. Because I said how many of them and you said none. I'll give you $1,000 right now, Norma. Where you at?
Yeah, no, she left.
They don't get in trouble is what I meant. They don't. Oh, you mean that they don't get in trouble? No, they got in trouble. They're in trouble. They did it. Because somebody said that I don't talk facts. Okay, I'm betting $1,000 right now. That's what I just said. I'll pay up.
Google's your friend. Look it up. Trust me, you'll find something.
I'll pay up. But people, that's the thing. I've honestly also argued with some people and been like, I'll put that on the table right now. And then that's when they disappear. They don't want to talk about it. They're like, oh, well, that's not what I said. It's like, I think it's getting to the point where from now on, when you're having arguments, you just got to be ready to put the facts on the table and to really put your money where your mouth is. If not, I don't want to argue with you. Because there's people that are literally just bots. They're just like, no, you're so dumb, you libtard. You're dumb, you libtard. You don't know any better. And you're like, bro, okay, cool. Let's put up $100 right now. If you're right, you're going to get $100. What's wrong?
5 years after January 6th, dozens of pardoned insurrectionists have been arrested again.
Yes.
There it is. Nice
Dozens of
conclusion.
pardoned insurrections have been arrested again. And the crimes be crazy.
Yeah.
You said $1,000. You said, I did say $1,000. I'm telling you what I've also talked about in my DMs. This is not the first time that I put my money where my mouth is. It's not. So right now I said $1,000 to Norma, right? I've said it in my DMs before and been like, I'll bet you $100. But a lot of times they don't want to.
Because they know they're wrong.
You know? It's just, I can understand the marketing that went behind some of these people not wanting to say that they're wrong. You know? Some people just don't want to admit that they're wrong because to them, they just had all their fucking hopes and dreams into one fucking place. I get it. I get it. I've seen people be MAGA and cry and be like, yo, I really got fooled. But just say it. Just admit it and then just fucking try to figure out how we move on from this because humanity is gonna need it. We have a bunch of politicians playing with millions and millions of lives, stealing billions of dollars, and putting all of us in fucking jeopardy because of their ego. That's scary. You got to look at your kids. If you got kids, you got to look at your kids and be like, baby, I don't know where the world's going. I don't know what kind of world I'm leaving my son in. I'm a woman, by the way. I'm a woman, and at my age right now, however much years I got left, I don't think it's going to be that bad. But my son, I'm leaving a brown man in this world, and he got a lot of life in front of him. I don't know what his life is going to be like when he grows up. I don't know how they're going to treat brown men in this world when he grows up. I don't know what the lines are going to be like within the country when he grows up. I have to look at the person that I love the most in the entire world and be like, damn, I hope that everything turns out well. And that's why I'm out here talking and arguing, and you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we got to look at our kids and be like, what am I leaving them with? There's so many MAGA dudes that will talk to me crazy disrespectful in the DMs and will be girl dads. One guy, I literally had to just block him because I didn't want him to read what I fucking said, because I literally was like, I hope that somebody talks to your fucking daughters the way that you think you can fucking talk to me. And then I had to realize I'm talking about 9-year-old little girls. And I had to be like, you know what? This is fucking stupid. The fact that a guy can talk to me so disrespectfully that me, to get one up on him, I have to disrespect the little girl. I'm not like him. So fuck him and his daughters and his fucking baby mama. Block. You don't get to fucking talk to me anymore. Hope you pay more attention to your fucking kids than to be arguing with some strange fucking woman with a fucking stupid hat on her head. Please. You know?
Crazy.
It's like, it's just crazy the place that people will take you to because of their ignorance. And what I really think is crazy is like why they never really have facts. Why it's always like, you you're gay. That's why you don't have a man, because and look at your hair color and you're gay and you don't know any better. You live hard and you're like, what?
They know they're wrong. So the only thing that they have is to lessen you as a person or whatever, and so you can feel bad. Like, so you can feel bad about yourself. So that gets you more in your head or whatever, like something's wrong with you, but it's them because they have no answers. And the only thing they could do is try to make you feel lesser than them.
Yeah. I just, and that's the thing, that their biggest diss is the need of a man. You know what I'm saying? It's like to them, that very much describes where they see the position of a man in their life. Maybe their father, maybe, a role model man. I know a lot of dudes, when they don't have a role model guy, they always love to bring up how they wish they had a male role model or a mentor or something. So maybe to them, it's very important to have that. I'm like, I don't know. Like, that's not necessarily something that I see. Somebody said, you're from Zacatecas, it's symbolic. I think so. I'm from Zacatecas and Michoacán. That's some pretty strong energy if you think about it. Like Zacatecas, when it comes to like Mexican history, and Michoacán, when it comes to being like Purepecha, like everybody that loves to talk about Aztec and everything, it's like the Purepecha were some of the only ones that like the Aztec couldn't really just take over. And I don't think it was really just like some fighting shit. It was just like, it just was what it was. I was saying that to people. Everybody loves to think that they're all Aztec. And I get the Sangre Azteca as far as like being Mexican and like whatever. Okay. Like if you're just saying it in a fucking symbolic way, great. But as far as just knowing indigenous people, as far as knowing indigenous people within Mexico, a lot of people, or even in the Americas, a lot of people were happy with their life. Gathering, hunting, family, community, growing food, having enough animals to be able to make a life, like just living off the earth, like that was genuinely just a good life. I don't know why everybody thinks that absolutely just having to go the fucking Spanish way was, they're like, oh, you guys wouldn't have had these buildings if it wasn't for us. It's like, we had other shit. We had different priorities. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Different people have different priorities. I would like to think that family, happiness, community, and safe space, and living off the land and appreciating, the sun, the land, the earth, everything that we have, the elements, is beautiful. Where is the problem? They're like, well, the Aztecs were killing each other. Well, I'm not Aztec. And what the fuck did you do? Y'all motherfuckers was out there shitting yourselves in the streets, fucking your own cousins, making yourselves have chins to the fucking that stuck out bigger than your dick. That's what y'all was doing. Weird ass, deformed, fucking savage beasts that shit on the streets and use the same sponge to wipe yourself.
Eesh.
And you think you saved who? You brought smallpox and dirtiness.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers was showering in a river, raising a family, and eating off the land.
And here comes Mr. Triple Chin here.
Here comes this scary motherfucker coming out the... Look at this. They look like puzzle pieces that were put together by someone who doesn't know how to put together a puzzle. They look like when a kid just fucking shoves a piece somewhere. That's what they look like. God damn. This is some of y'all's fucking ancestors.
Eesh.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
I mean, my mom's a ginger. I'm assuming mine came from fucking Ireland or something, but this shit right here, inexcusable.
This is scary.
The bottom right one looks kind of like Zuckerberg a little bit.
That one looks exactly like Zuckerberg, actually.
I'm dead. Yeah, the inbred. What is it? The inbred was insane. They thought that their blood was the highest and the holiest, and no other blood can mix with theirs. So they married uncles and cousins with nieces and brothers and sisters. And
you said Democrats always have something to complain about. Me complaining about inbred people fucking their cousins is something you're willing to defend? You're like, why are you complaining about it?
He's like,
well, you better shut up and let us fuck our cousin. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Marry my cousin tomorrow. Oh shit.
Like that's you want me to stop complaining that people are inbred?
That's pretty.
That's very MAGA, to be honest. To sit here and be like, how dare you complain about inbred people? Like, okay. All right.
Jesus.
You got it. You could do that.
What is it?
Till you start fucking barking like that family. What's that name? What's that family name? I always talk about the little Barker people. Not Barker, not Travis Barker. The Barking family.
Yeah. Didn't they separate them?
They had to literally separate them to stop themselves from fucking their own family. That's the pure lineage you're talking about?
I forget the name of them.
Appalachian.
Yeah.
You said on TikTok because your music don't sell anymore. I mean, something about $500,000 in the last 90 days is gonna say something different, but at the same time, TikTok is the way, you know? TikTok is chilling.
And how
We
is
did it.
TikTok doing any different from
You know? It's like the music don't sell. That's the thing. It's like one thing that living in reality will do for you is being like seeing somebody say something like that, like your music isn't selling, and then literally selling your music. It's like literally being backed up on orders from selling your music, and then seeing someone hate on you that your music isn't selling will do something for your mental health. That'll be like, okay. If anything, I think that's the problem. It's like, I'm mad that I finally figured out a way to actually sell my fucking music and it looks like the world's ending. If anything, that's what I'm mad about.
I should have thought
I'm
about
like,
this
damn,
earlier.
bitch, I'm finally getting my life together. I finally feel like, okay, I got fans that support me. I got a tour. I got cool things. And y'all fucking trying to finish the world. Like, that's fucked up. You know? And then to not understand that social media is just how it is. You're like, you're on TikTok because blah, blah, blah. Bitch, I remember one day I logged on in the morning. Trump was on TikTok and Claudia Sheinbaum was on TikTok. I'm like, bitch, the presidents of the fucking countries are literally on TikTok going live. What is this world coming to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're sitting here sometimes shaming a rapper for going live on TikTok, and I'm watching presidents of countries live on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, welcome to 2026, bitch. It just is what it is. There's deals, there's bombings that are probably going to happen, and the first way that you will know is going to be a tweet. I remember back in 2009 when motherfuckers would be like, it's just Twitter. Why don't you just leave it? It's just Twitter. That's not that big of a deal. Bitch, we got a president about to fucking bomb people, and he will tweet that shit. There is presidents arguing on Twitter. Literal life-changing things for billions of people being done on social media, and you want to talk shit that people are using social media? Welcome to 2026. That is how it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But that guy probably got his ass hurt because, you know, he heard the inbred conversation, and it is what it is.
It's like, hey. I didn't give you permission to talk about me.
Right.
Mm-mm. Did we figure out what their names were?
Whitaker family.
Oh, yeah, the Whitaker family. The fucking Whitaker family. It's crazy times. It is crazy times. People will see you having social commentary, which is, by the way, a very adult thing to do. Having a real conversation about what's going on in the state of the world is an adult thing to do. That's why I made a song called Unk Anthem, right? Because it's like, people think it's so political or it's so wrong or you're so out of touch for talking about what's happening in the world. And it's like, bro, we're the adults. We have to do that. That's where we're at in life.
Mm-hmm.
We have to. I'm not the artist. My only thing isn't talking politics. I obviously make other music as well. However, I've never not talked politics because I feel like politics affect every aspect of my life. You feel me? Them trying to get rid of gay marriage, that affects my personal life. Them trying to get rid of, you know, being able to adopt as a same-sex couple, that affects my personal life. Them trying to get rid of dual citizenship or, you know, quote unquote anchor babies or whatever, that affects my personal life. These are all things that the moment that they announce these things, I'm like, yo, it seems like you're attacking me, bitch. Every time.
Wearing an orange hat.
Yeah. They're like, you can't wear no purple hair and orange hat. And I'm like, hey, man. And then some white guy's like, why are you always talking politics? I'm like, I don't know. They just made a fucking law that says I can't wear a fucking orange hat and purple hair. He's like, well, don't worry about it. I got blonde hair. I'm like, yeah, bitch. That's why you don't got to talk about it. The laws were made for you. The laws are going against me. And they're like, why are you always complaining? Because they're specifically going against me. Also, that's how you change the world, by the way. The fact that a lot of these fucking guys wouldn't bust a grape for their own fucking family. A lot of these dudes would not. If it really came down to it, or if we went back in time and they had to fight for civil rights or for, you know, Revolutionary War, or they had to fight for the United States to become a country, if they were part of the forefathers or part of the Pilgrims, they wouldn't have fought for shit. the Boston Tea Party, they wouldn't have done shit. So then they want to sit here and argue with us like, why are you always arguing? Because this is how you change the world. This is how you make motherfuckers retreat. This is how you make laws change. This is how it happens. Trump wouldn't be switching up a little bit of the way that he's going about it in Minnesota if it wasn't for the fact that people are showing out. It's just the case. So people will be like, why are you doing all this? Why are you doing that? This is what it takes.
Mm-hmm.
I had some girl tell me like, why don't you need to just chill. You need to meditate. You just need to relax. You need to be softer. You need to this. I'm like, every fucking liberty you have has been fought for by people like me. The fact that you can fucking sit there and think that you could drinking a little tea and meditating and whatever. The fact that you could even wear tight clothes and fucking do your stupid ass fucking yoga or whatever the fuck you're doing, ignoring the world. We've fought for that shit. The fact that you can even have your own fucking job or employment. The fact that you can have a credit card. The fact that you can have credit. The fact that you can own your own house. People like me have fought for that. You'll get MAGA women talking shit to Democratic women, knowing damn well that if it wasn't for this side, y'all wouldn't have what you fucking have.
Facts.
Think about how much Charlie Kirk's bitch ass was going around talking about women don't need to have jobs, women need to be at home. Yo, then your fucking woman is a manly ass bitch. Your fucking wife, after you fucking died, is out here being the manliest bitch I've ever seen. That bitch works hard as fuck. I have not stopped seeing her. That bitch should be taking care of her kids. As a matter of fact, where the fuck are the kids?
For real.
This dude hit the fucking bucket, died, and now they're quote unquote, because we don't even know if he fucking died. And this bitch is out here
Just
she's on tour
from fucking
collecting checks left and right, working like a motherfucker, working like a dog, working like a dog-faced bitch.
Stop.
And it's like, I thought you were supposed to be the perfect example of femininity and at home, taking care of the kids and letting the man work. At this point, I feel like she fucking did it. She's like, bitch, I ain't fucking staying home with no fucking man. She's gonna have her side dude, her ex, slip it over here to fucking JD Vance, figure it out left and right some way. And continue about her life. She's like, I ain't gonna be under no motherfucking man. Wasn't she part of a reality show?
She was part of a reality show. She dated multiple people. She was just out here in the streets. She was, yeah.
You said what? All this from someone who made one CD in 2026? Joke is on you. I've never even made a CD in 2026. Bitch, it just started. You're like, all this from someone who made an album in 2026. Like, what are you talking about? I haven't even made an album. I've been coasting off my 2025 one. What are you talking about? All I did in 2026 is eat some tacos. That's all I'm doing, and drinking beer. I'm on vacation for a little bit. But yeah. I don't know. They say the dumbest shit. I know. And sometimes, honestly, like that's probably why my vibe is what it is because I do be sometimes reading and arguing with them. I win the argument, but I'm still like affected by their negativity. So I get it. I probably should stop. But sometimes I just want to say some shit. I just want to pop off because I also know they exist. And sometimes I like sunning them. Sometimes I like getting in an argument with them and being like, and feeling like they might have changed their mind because of something I fucking said. Or not changed their mind, but they might have thought about it. You know what I mean? Which is good.
And you're very witty. So you be coming up with some funny shit.
Yeah, she was on this Summer House.
Oh, the reality show?
Bravo reality show. Has some dude's date, I guess.
I'm dead. Wasn't she the one that said that she didn't date for 5 years? The one that never dated? Is that her? Is that who y'all claiming?
Right.
The one that didn't date because she saw her roommate.
No, that's the thing.
So much people.
I saw a video today that said that they're blatantly bold-faced lying to see how far they'll get with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's at this point, it's a test. Like, I feel like that side is just so dead set on being right that didn't Trump say he can shoot somebody and like people are not gonna fucking look away? Like they're not gonna say he was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just, at this point, it's an identity. You know what I'm saying? It's an identity. Like they don't want to be wrong. So they will sit there and look at cold, hard facts in the face and be like, no, I don't know. I don't know. But, it is what it is. Let's just have a difference of opinion. And you're like, bro, I just proved to you with facts why you're wrong. And they'll be like, well, why are you so political? You're dumb, or like, I don't believe. People will be like, show me your source. And then you show them. And then they're like, no, I don't believe that. That's some CNN shit. That's some fake news. It's weird. So we're just getting to scary times. That's all I could tell you. It's getting to scary times because exactly, if Erica Kirk was banned from Romania for fake and fraud things dealing with minors, but her supporters are supposedly the righteous ones and the Democrats are the pedos, is like, so you don't see the facts. Countries are banning your people. Your president can't get into Canada because he's a felon.
Surprised he can even travel anywhere. They don't let felons in most of the countries in the world.
It's just weird. And everybody will still not see the fact of like, you said it was make America great again and have done nothing but focus on trying to take over other countries and giving them all the money. Like you're the no wars guy and want to start wars. You're the make America great again and just want to send hella money to Israel, offering $100,000 to Greenland. You MAGA motherfucker should be mad. You should be mad that your president is offering $100,000 to Greenland citizens and has offered you nothing. You ain't got offered $100,000. You have not been offered $100,000 by the president.
Yeah. Didn't he say that there were going to be, what is it? More like stimulus checks or whatever?
Y'all should be more mad than Democrats.
Where it at?
Because he could literally sit here and be like, I'm going to give every single MAGA person $100,000. When I give Greenland $100,000, I'm going to give every MAGA person $100,000
for your support.
And us Democrats will be like, wow, let's see if he actually does it. He ain't offered that to you.
He don't care about y'all.
Where is it? He said he's offering the money for people who pay taxes. It's not his money. I know. It's our tax dollars. But also that's why Greenland is saying no thank you. They have free health care. Mm-hmm. Why would they accept $100,000 if they have free health care? Like, why? You said offered less tax returns. He didn't offer less tax returns. As a matter of fact, he promised y'all that there would be no tax on overtime, and that was a lie.
And no tax on tips.
And no tax on tips, and that was a lie. It's no tax on cash tips, and on overtime, it's only off the half. Mm-hmm. So he lied to you.
Yep.
He said, I paid more actually this year. Exactly. It's less taxes for the billionaires. It's less taxes for the billionaires.
Well, we were trying to tell you.
It wasn't for you. The thing about people on the right, when it comes to Mexico, when it comes to every other country, US, any place, Argentina, the people on the right think that just by agreeing with rich people or billionaires that they immediately become them. So they think, well, if I just agree with these rich people, I'm going to be just like them. And it's like, no, baby, I'm sorry. You still live exactly where you live.
Wait, when you say words that they're going to say, we got to put up this picture.
Yeah, exactly. When MAGA, that's what happens. Raise the national deficit. That's the thing. People will sit here and be telling me how fucked up Mexico is. Oh, yeah? Well, then you go back to your shithole country. Okay, well, here's the thing. I want to. If I wanted to leave tomorrow, the peso right now is too good compared to the dollar. I should have swapped my fucking money out like a year ago. I would have got 21 pesos per dollar. Right now it's like 17, which means that they're exchanging it at like 16.50. So I don't know if you know, but it's like financially, it seems like Mexico is
Just doing better.
doing better right now. So it's like when we're talking facts, when you look at the graphs, it just is what it is. Like there's no, it's not like I want the US dollar to plummet while I still own dollars. That was very honest of me, by the way. I'm like, while I still own them. Realistically, who would want to lose every asset they have? Who would want to do that? No. But I'm telling you the facts.
So yep, a year ago,
It was
20.
at 20. Yeah, I remember.
See? You think I'm lying to you? I'm telling you facts. A year ago was at 20. Now it's at fucking 17, 19, which means if you go to any caseta to fucking change that shit, it's going to be
Probably like
16.50.
Mhm.
This is coming from a person who, why am I educated on it? Because I actually need to be. I need to be. For example, Hilton being fucked up pissed me off. I could go on the internet and be like, yo, I'm really fucking upset at Hilton. Why? Because I have almost 3 million fucking points in Hilton points. I have almost 3 million points in Hilton points. So yes, I'm mad that stupid ass ICE was all up in Hilton. Yes, I'm mad that everything that's going on with Hilton. And you might be like, oh, why are you being such a hater? Or why are you political? Like, what are you doing? Because it actually is something that I have. Like, I just have the goddamn points. They're there. I have to cash them. So before never working with Hilton again, I have to cash my fucking points. Also, not to mention they owe me hella free nights.
Really?
Yes.
Better cash them in right now.
I'm having my assistant email them every fucking day. Like, hey, excuse me.
Give me them nights right now. I want them all in bulk.
This is just the type of shit that happens. So when people are like, why are you talking about this? Why are you talking about that? Bro, it's shit that affects some of us. And even if it didn't, I'd still be speaking on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like when I've told you guys for a while, I talk on immigration because I don't like the way that they're treating people that look just like me. Am I undocumented? No. Are my parents? No. My parents are documented immigrants. Like my mom has a fucking citizenship. I'm not talking because of anything other than like, yo, we were them. Empathy.
It's just caring about other people.
Giving a fuck. Yeah, like caring about them.
You can't live your life being completely selfish your entire life. It doesn't pan out very well.
Giving a fuck about people, bro. And also understanding where things go, right? People like to push the line. So if I allow you to be racist 5% now, it's going to go more. It's going to go more. It's going to go more. So we got to try to stop that shit now because it's going to keep going. But you have to have some sort of like foresight and some sort of pattern recognition. A lot of people are just like, well, I don't see it right now. So what are you talking about? That's like not watching the news about a storm coming and being like, well, it looks like it's not raining right now. And you know that there's flash flooding coming later. It's like, wouldn't you want to watch a little bit of news so you know what's coming? If you leave all your electronics outside, wouldn't you want to know, hey, is it going to rain today? Is it going to rain tonight, overnight when I go to sleep? Is it going to rain tomorrow? That's the equivalent of politics. It's like trying to figure out how not to fuck yourself up. You know? You said, why don't you help him? You got money. Help house and feed them. For the same reason that you personally don't have shit to fucking live with and you're mad about immigrants. Like, they're not living at your house, right? Like, immigrants are not living at your house. And you're like, well, why don't you have them live at your house? Like, bro, nobody can fit in your house. How big is your house? I bet your family barely fits in your house. And you're mad at immigrants as if they're trying to ask you to fucking live at your house? Bro, nobody wants to live at your house. I bet you barely want to live in your house. So what are you talking about? Yeah, why don't you let them live in your house? That's such a childlike argument. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the racism that is attached to what's going on, the stereotypical shit that's happening, the profiling that's gonna happen. The profiling. You said you're promoting helping immigrants, but you don't do nothing about it. I do help a lot of immigrants. What are you talking about? I've paid for DACA out of my own fucking pockets. I've donated money to plenty of fucking organizations. I've donated time. I've donated money, time, employment, plenty of fucking things. You don't know me. You think that if every single time that I help somebody, I'm publicizing it. I'm not. Because if I did, then you would say that I'm only doing it for clout.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And if I only did things that are tax writable, you would say I'm only doing it for a tax write-off. So when you do it in cash, then there's no record. And then there's no video. And then there's no nothing. So then you think it didn't happen. But if it was the other way around, you would still say it was because of another reason. So there's no winning with people like you. You're not going to house them. You're not going to help them. You don't actually pay enough taxes to fucking help anybody. You sit there and go, I don't want my tax dollars to go anywhere. And you work at fucking AM PM. I'm sorry, babe, but you get money back at the end of the fucking year. You get money back in April. Like, you do. So what are you talking about? What tax dollars? A lot of undocumented people pay a lot of tax dollars because they don't get any benefits. You know? And it's crazy because it's always chunky guys like this guy, Gold 114. You're like, shut the fuck up. Like, bro, go get your fucking cholesterol in order because you get too mad at me right now watching my live stream. You might fuck around and have a goddamn heart attack.
Kick the bucket.
Don't worry about me, baby. Your pores are fucking seeping. You sitting here trying to fucking watch my live stream. You gonna fuck around and get a fucking stroke watching my live stream. Please. Sit your ass down, get educated, and learn that we're talking about empathy. We're talking about having empathy for other people. That's it. So many people that have nothing to fucking, like, nothing to offer the world will sit there and be like, I don't want to help anybody. It's like, you couldn't if you wanted to. You couldn't if you wanted to. Why are you so miserable?
Right.
Do you understand? There's people that literally like, bro, you're living check to check and you're mad at other people. And you're mad that you're going to help them. You're not helping them. Let them live. What that's called is jealousy. You're just jealous at other people. By the way, if you're so mad at immigrants, why aren't you mad at fucking Hasidic Jews that are fucking living off all the fucking government benefits? Why aren't you mad at the Hasidic Jews that are living in New York? Why aren't you mad at the fucking tunnels that they had dug up where they had all those fucking the baby beds with stains on them? Whatever happened to that? Did we find out about that? Did we find out what happened with those tunnels that the Hasidic Jews had dug up where there was baby beds with stains on them?
What? I've never heard of this.
Where did that go? Where they started throwing a fucking riot and a tantrum in the court so that they wouldn't find out what was going on. They started destroying the fucking courtroom.
Oh,
where did that go?
What happened to that?
Because y'all mad at immigrants and y'all mad at people. I saw people come in here. What happened with the Somalians or whatever? What happened to all that? Or it's only black and brown people that you're mad at? Let me know. Not even a slap on the wrist. Exactly. Where is it, Ito?
Oh, I mean, I'm looking through it just to see if they talk about baby, but yeah, I do see about this.
We started seeing these videos of a apparent tunnel that was discovered under a historic Brooklyn synagogue. We started seeing video of people who apparently were defending the tunnel from police and other worshipers, leading to this brawl. We still don't know what exactly the purpose of the tunnel was or who built it, but people who supported it told me that some in the Chabad community were following in the vision of their late rabbi who said he wanted to expand the historic synagogue. Now, when the synagogue's leaders tried to repair it on Monday, bringing in a cement truck, the people who were in favor of it protested, standing in this dusty passageway, refusing to move. And when police started arresting them, some onlookers became angry, started shoving. A near riot broke out. 9 people were arrested in total, and 3 received summonses for disorderly conduct. But Monday night...
And what happened to the investigation? So you get to have a tunnel underneath where you're pulling out baby beds with stains on them, and you just get to cement over it?
What the hell? How long ago was this? I did not know about this.
You get to cement over it. You don't get, there's no investigation. We're not going to figure out what's going on. None of that. You just get to cement over it and be like, all right, cool. I'm tripping?
That's crazy. That's insane.
Or I saw another thing about where they were asking them, like, what do they do for a living?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I saw a video where they were going around asking them in their community. It's one of the biggest communities that's growing right now in New York. And they're asking them, hey, what do you do for a living? They're all like, oh, my wife. They all have 17 kids, 10 kids, 12 kids, 15 kids, 17 kids, bunch of fucking kids. What do you do for a living? You ask all the men, what do you do for a living? My wife. That's all they say. And then they walk away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying go around harassing people in communities, but I'm like, why are you so selective with who you harass? Why are we only harassing certain communities?
Yep. That's crazy.
Why only specific communities?
I wonder.
You said they own all the jewelry stores. No, because my jeweler's Jewish.
Well,
my jeweler's Jewish, and that's not them.
No, it's Hasidic Jews, not.
Yeah, and I'm not saying, I'm not just sitting here talking about against all Jews. By the way, that's another thing that people always think. The moment that you have a conversation about something, automatically you got to be anti-Semitic. I'm not anti-Semitic. People be like, well, what about the president of Mexico? She's a Jew. Okay. And I don't have a problem with Jewish people. Yeah, I know Claudette Sheinbaum. You think Sheinbaum sounds like a fucking Mexican last name? I understand. Me having a problem with you not being equal with every single type of community and what they're doing with help from the government, and also me having a problem with Israel does not immediately mean that I have a problem with all Jews. I don't. I love Claudette Sheinbaum. I love her enough to say when she's fucking up. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just like I said, I have support for Newsom in the sense that I think he's the best chance we got at beating Trump. Do I believe everything that he fucking does is right? No.
Mm-hmm.
Do I love Karen Bass from LA? No. Do I think some of the attacks that she was going through were definitely racial and because she's a woman? Absolutely. I think people were going in because she's black and because she's a woman. But at the same time, I could say when people are fucking up. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
People hate Gavin. He wouldn't win.
I think that one is it. Yeah.
It don't got no sound?
Per family rely Hasidic Jews in upstate New York that primarily speak Yiddish have an average of 7 kids per family, rely heavily on state assistance and welfare programs like Medicare, SNAP, housing assistance, and tax credits from their many kids. How many kids do most people have out here?
17, 18.
How do they afford 17, 18 kids?
They are proud to do what the Torah says, that you need to be multiple and fruitful.
Wow. How do people afford to have like 10 kids out here?
The community is based on this.
So is it wealthy members of the community give charity?
Yes, mostly.
I don't talk to suspicious person.
How am I suspicious? Do you study Torah?
You work for Hamas?
What do you do for work?
Nothing.
How do you make money?
My wife.
Your wife?
I'm doing home care.
Brokerage, construction.
Are most people on Medicaid, SNAP, EBT?
I don't know. I can't speak for other people.
What about you?
I'm not going to tell about myself.
The one thing I am curious about, though, is the welfare use. Are you on welfare?
No. The Jewish people, just in case Joel, their taxes covers everything that we take back. They pay a lot of property tax.
Do you know anyone on welfare here?
I won't comment on that question.
Come on.
No.
Why not?
No.
What do you guys do for work here? You guys have like businesses, work a job, study Torah?
I have a job.
What do you do?
I'm in sales.
What do you sell?
Food.
Okay. What food do you sell?
Chocolates.
What? I feel like I'm getting bamboozled right here. Excuse me. You guys take EBT?
We do.
What percentage of people would you say use EBT for their groceries here?
100%.
100%? What percentage would you say?
35%.
A little bit difficult to conclude what to take away from that. Let's pop in here and say shalom. Synagogue? Okay. Lots of people praying. I'm not sure the schedule exactly, but 9 o'clock sharp, they're not at work. Question for you. What do most men do for work here? Can you give me some ideas?
Oh.
I'm just asking Hasidic Jews out here. What do you mean? Do people here survive off of welfare?
There is a percent, like all of the communities. You have 8 kids. You can also get benefits.
It's 2:59. Why aren't people at work?
These are all teenagers.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
You gotta wonder what these people do for employees.
These are all
These are
teenagers.
teenagers too.
How old
I'm
are you?
21.
21.
Jesus.
God damn.
Oh
You
my
know?
God. What a shit show.
And here's the thing. All we're saying is just like, why aren't all communities being probed the same way that they're trying to do that to brown communities right now? That's all. Just if you're gonna be going around, right? If that's their whole big thing is like government spending and government help and all these things that are affecting your tax dollars, okay, let's go in all of them. What are the highest percentages of EBT and all that? Let's go in all of them. Let's see. Because it seems to me like it's very pointed towards a certain demographic. That's all.
Yeah.
I think just I'm trying to be as fair as possible. I'm not sitting here just attacking or just being like my people are absolutely innocent. No. Everybody's got their bad apples. Everybody's got their bad things. I get it. But why are we not just across the board? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get down to the nitty gritty.
Oh, Normal Guacamole's here. She's like, can we just clear up? I'm not a punk or afraid to argue. I've been a supporter forever, and my vision aligns with yours always. I truly meant to say none seem to get in trouble and are part of ICE.
Okay, thank you, Norma. I appreciate you. Yeah, they did end up getting in trouble again. And then now they're probably part of ICE again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like those type of people will always. Have you ever seen people who go, Trump, I was a big supporter of you. Why am I this or whatever? They're all waiting for their pardon. But that's also what happens in a dictatorship, is that all you have to do is cozy up to him and pray for a pardon. And some people will get it and some people will be left in the fucking dust, But so I'm not arguing with. I'm arguing the point that this is how we're going to go towards a dictatorship, right? We're going towards a dictatorship because if you cozy up to this dude and you say he's right, you get your way. And if you don't, you don't. That to me doesn't sound like the freedom of speech that the Constitution says, or the right to bear arms like the Constitution says, or the right to religion or whatever the fuck, or to fucking protest. That just doesn't sound like what supposedly the Constitution was about. Now, if you want to get to the real nitty gritty of should America even exist, we could go there too. It depends on how woke you want to fucking get. You know what I'm saying? It's the equivalent of talking about race and ethnicity and like everything like that, and then going up above that and being like, we all come from Africa, and then going up above that and going to like, so then we're all just one. Like, it's like it could just keep on fucking going, or you just be like, yo, let's all fucking be better human beings. And the people who can't feel empathy, I mean, you got to even feel empathy for them. Like, damn, you don't feel empathy, so you think the whole world should be fucked up because you are incapable of feeling and you're numb? That sucks. Why do they never do enough ketamine? You know what I'm saying? Like, Elon Musk loves to do ketamine. Like, why doesn't he just take the whole thing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you love it. Like, fucking wild out, dude. Like, just do the whole fucking bag or however ketamine comes. How does it come in? Like pills or something? Like, you love it so much, bro. Like, put that shit in your butt and your ears and your nose.
I think it comes in a powder or something.
In your fucking mouth. Like, fucking hell yeah. Like, rock out, dog.
I think
Somebody get his baby mama, one of his baby mamas, and fucking tell her, like, come on, baby, let's just rock out and put this in your butt. And just K-hole it
Put
through.
this in your butt. Oh, it comes in pills, liquid form, and powder.
Be like, come on, Elon. I would hang out with Elon one time just to be like, come on, dog.
Up your butt.
Show us what a rock star you motherfucking are. You love that shit, right?
You just gotta hit him with
Bye.
a few. You're not downs.
You're not fucking
You're
down,
not
bro. You're not
like,
down.
yes, I
dog.
am. Yes, I am.
Those type of guys are fucking funny to be around, like to punk, because all you got to do is tell them they
You're
don't get
not
no
down.
pussy. You just got to be like, which I bet you he fucking knows he does. What was it that Jamie was saying? Jamie was saying that he told his baby mama, I'm going to get you pregnant. And he meant like insemination, like he's going to IVF her. He didn't mean like, I'm going to get you pregnant. Like I'm fucking you, I'm getting you pregnant. He meant like, I'm going to get you pregnant. I'm going to take you to the clinic and get you fucking pregnant. Like, what the hell, dog? You can't even be fucking, you know what I'm saying? I bet you she was waiting for like him to be a man and something like, just come on, girl. And he was like, I'll be telling her that shit. And we're going to end up having to be at a clinic. But I'll be like, tonight, I'm getting you pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Elon is like, tonight, I'm getting you pregnant. Fucking falls asleep and just fucking goes and talks to her in the morning.
It's with an appointment. The car's outside, take you to the clinic. I'm gonna get you pregnant, girl.
I don't know, man. Some of these motherfuckers need to really have a good time, like with real people of color. And like maybe it'll change their minds. Like maybe Elon Musk needs a mentor, like a cool dad that's like brown or black. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be cool, because then it's like he could get over his daddy issues. He could finally have a mentor. He can finally have a good time, because he could have acceptance. And then it's a wrap. He doesn't have to be such a fucking shitty guy anymore looking for his dad's acceptance. Yeah, he could just have like a cool, like, I don't know, like sporty, tall dad. That can show him how to throw the ball or something. I think that's what Elon Musk needs.
Él tiene cara de, like, the face he has makes you want to like, ew, bro, you look like.
But that's what his dad looks like.
Punch you in the face.
That's what his dad looks like.
No, his dad looks like the fucking Grim Reaper.
His dad looks like the fucking monster, like the mask when he put on the mask.
Oh my god, yeah.
Look at it. There's always time for one last kiss. That's his fucking dad, bro. Oh, damn. R.I.P. that guy, right? Did he die?
He did. That's true.
Damn. Yo, I'm dead. Put him side by side. That fool looks like the motherfucking. There's always time. Look for TikTok if you guys didn't know. For one last kiss. God damn.
Yeesh.
That's what Elon Musk's stepsister had to be looking at.
Stepsister.
Elon Musk's stepsister got pregnant by that shit.
What?
Yeah, he impregnated his stepdaughter. There's a bunch of white creepy old men in Hollywood and in the rich world that be impregnating their daughters or their stepdaughters. It's so strange. They'll like raise them from like 5 years old, and then they'll just fucking marry them and have babies. And then somehow, like, bro, I'm sorry, but like I couldn't just be sitting here chilling with you and you divulge that information and we're hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are complicit. The same way that like, look.
Completely normal Elon Musk on dating his stepdaughter, Jana. No, I'm not saying that.
They have
and
two
having
children
together. But what did he say about Elon Musk's love life in that explosive new interview?
They're like, yeah, he impregnated his daughter and has 2 kids. But what did he say about Elon Musk? Even the people who wrote this, we got to find that person and find what publication this shit is. Lynn Farah.
What the fuck was
That's
that?
what you fucking wrote? You heard him say he impregnated his fucking stepdaughter and you're like, but what did he say about Elon Musk? Like, what? You journalists are embarrassing, honestly. There's so many. That's why I'm glad, like, magazines and all that shit is through the fucking shitter right now, because it's like a lot of these people really would hear crazy fucked up ass stories and they'll just get paid off not to say them. And it's like, you're part of the problem. You got told how to say it, not to say it. Like,
that's crazy. So wait, the stepdaughter was the mom's kid? Or like he adopted? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. So he raised her and then impregnated her.
Yeah, it says he was 76 and she was 35.
Jesus.
76 years old, bro. That bitch deserves to get punched in the face. 35 years old and got pregnant by a 76-year-old?
That's insane.
What does she do for a living? Not shit.
I mean, I don't think she's gonna do anything now, or is doing anything now. Being a wife, it's are they still together? Being a wife to a 76-year-old, her 76-year-old dad. Fucking weird.
If you think about it, though, those kids are gonna grow up
traumatized. Say hello to your father, grandpa.
They're gonna be like, damn.
Hello, granddad, dad.
¿Qué opinas de lo que está pasando en qué? Con el hielo. Pues tengo como 2 horas hablando de eso, ¿no? Ustedes me escuchan hablar por 2 horas de lo que está pasando. Y ustedes como que, ¿qué opinas?
Sí, pero ¿qué opinas? Sí, pero...
Sí, te entiendo que
opinas?
ya tienes 15 años hablando mal sobre la inmigración, pero
¿qué opinas?
Pero ¿qué opinas? No, pues no mames. Pues ¿qué chingados piensas que pienso o que opino? Me mentiste, no encuentro el OnlyFans. Ok, pues eso es por tu culpa.
Si no lo encuentras, porque no buscaste bien.
Sí, porque está en snowtheproduct.com.
Ahí está.
Una foto del flan. Está una foto del flan.
Hasta dice aquí. Pero sí.
Dice aquí y dice, tiene la foto del flan, mira. Y este güey, no lo encuentro. Nada, pues entonces no
lo
hay
está
flan
buscando.
para ti, güey. No hay flan para ti.
Yeah, it's all clickable too. The picture's clickable. This is clickable. That's clickable. I guess not the dog. I could do that.
The dog's not clickable.
Este güey clicking on the dog's forehead.
If you click on the dog, it should
like,
go
no
to
sé
a video
cómo.
that said shame, shame, shame.
No sé cómo encontrarlo. Y está picándole el ojo al pinche perro. No, el pinche perro dice, ya suéltame, perro. El perro te dijo a ti, perro. But yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I think funny, comedy, real, true, funny, comedy, culture, sauce, humanity, empathy, you know, us being great, smart, attractive, all that is the only way we're going to end all this shit. They're going to be more jealous, more angry, more mad, more everything, but we have to show the beauty in what we have going on. They can't, as much as we're going to fight and we're going to keep going, we're also going to not let up on being proud of who we are, not let up on our culture, on our shit, being proud. There's a right movement in Mexico. There's a right movement in Dominican Republic. There's very classist, racist, colorist people in every country trying to take over. And in every country, we need to resist. And there's sellouts. There's sellouts in every country ready to fucking sell out their own people, sell out their own country, sell out their own people for a little smidge of closeness to whiteness, to rich billionaires, to the U.S. And we just need to keep on
keeping on
fighting for our fucking culture and for our people. You feel me? Because that's what they don't want. Y yo he visto gente, o sea, personas que son súper clasistas, súper racistas, súper vendidos por un poquito de estar cerca de europeos o de americanos o de blancos o de billonarios. Ahí están, vendiendo a su pinche propia gente, arrastrados. And it's like, dude, no sean así, especialmente en México, no sean malinches, no sean clasistas, no sean racistas. Hay un montón. Ese güey que está súper contra Morena. Sí, güey, miré su Instagram. Nada de morenos en su Instagram. Claro que no le gusta Morena. Ese güey ha de pensar que literal es una morena que ahí viene. Le tiene miedo, güey. El tío fucking, ¿cómo se llama? El dueño de Pemex o fucking, no, no de Pemex, de TV Azteca, o sea que. Tío Richie, creo.
Yeah, and that other...
Sí, ese perro. ¿Que no debe dinero? Paga el dinero, tú pinche viejo. Y ya vi, no sabía yo, ya vi algunas de las personas que están ahí en los likes, en los siguiéndolos y todo, ya vi. Mucha gente. Y tanto que hablan mal, pero también son gente bien clasista. Gente que ¿cuántas personas, el güey ese de las novelas de antes?
Eduardo Verástegui.
Ese perro y también el otro, el El que traía el sombrero, que dijo la palabra, que dijo de morenos, les dijo prietos y dijo indígenas o indios, o sabe que cosas así. Eso era lo normal en México hace mucho, eso era lo normal en muchos lugares, ser racista, ser clasista, ser gente gacha, gente... Sí, Sergio Goyri, ese perro.
Oh, him? Ew.
Así era normal, o sea, en nuestros países era bien normal que la gente sea bien racista, bien clasista, bien estúpidos, hablar mal de la gente café, chida, o sea, con cultura, con sabor, pinche gente desabrida, nomás ahí siempre hablando mal. Obvio que esos güeyes que son ricos de ciudad, de mami y papi, no van a querer que los pueblos sobresalgan. Obvio. La gente coffee.
La gente café.
Cafecito con leche, decía Miguelito. When my brother was little, mi mamá le decía, ¿y tú de qué color eres? And he would be like, cafecito con leche. You know?
Yeah, why is it? He wants to be this guy so bad, huh?
Right. No, but he owes hella money in taxes in Mexico, so he literally rather fight the entire administration and be pro-Trump than to just pay the money he owes. Like, that's his whole thing.
Like, you'll never get me alive.
Arriba el color cartón mojado, I'm dead. ¡Arriba! Y nosotros, ahorita sacamos todas las cajas.
Just box.
You know? Pay up, buddy, right? And that's the thing, it's like, vuelvo y repito, no pienso que sea tan estúpido pensar. Oh, damn, she just chugged that fucking shot. Cuidado que mi esposa ya se anda empedando. Salud.
Well, it's out the shot glass too.
Oh, I was drinking it through the nipple.
God damn. Yo, we don't even got no chase or nothing. Oh my God. Thank you.
Fuck.
Why do we do this to ourselves? We're sitting here drinking and just like, fuck. I should try to shoot some content to my songs though. Ahorita que ando vestida así. Which one should I do? I don't know if it's brown skin, light, or should I do, ¿cómo se llama?
Little monster.
Or water.
She's like, you can't have any of that, so you have some water. We should
shoot some. Today's Taco Tuesday. Who's having a Taco Tuesday?
We're having a Taco Tuesday.
No, I'm saying in LA, like, so we can go out there and be like, y'all be adults and you forgot. I don't know, but somebody gotta say it. Or clase de inglés. Yo ando por las calles de mi pueblo bien chingona. Dicen que yo tengo flow como el río de Amazonas. You know what I'm saying? Debería de ir a salir a la calle.
Said, tell me I can't.
No?
Tell me I can't. It's a good one.
I'm already lit, so it's like technically if we were ever going to be embarrassed about being in public shooting it, I can't. I'm lit. Y'all be adults and you forgot. I don't know, but somebody gotta say it. Y'all be adults and we forgot. You know? You said, oh, you drinking tonight? Yeah, I'm lit. So no vergüenza. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be vergüenza. If you go out there and I try to shoot a little content and people are just staring at me, I'm like, it's the ways.
Vergüenza.
Mm-hmm. But once I start drinking, I'm like, shit. Ito, turn the camera on. I'm over here fucking moonwalking, walking around, doing all kinds of shit. Can't choose one spot. They're really good. Mm-hmm. Tacos. Taco spot next to La Cita. Which taco spot next to La Cita?
Oh, you mean the taco truck that's right in front of it?
Shout out La Cita and Las Perlas. No matter what.
I got scared. I thought that they closed Las Perlas, but they closed the WeHo one instead of the downtown one, which is the downtown was the superior one.
Yeah. They just stopped serving food at the Las Perlas.
Their tacos were fire. They were so good.
Imagine. We're just prepping ourselves right now to go out. We're like, it's just, we were talking about being a little more toxic, maybe we should go out into the streets and, meet each other.
Meet each other for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Look at me from far away and be like, would I hit on her again? Be like, not with that hat.
I can see you just the crowd of people. I see the hat like this, just walking.
I can 1000% say. I can 1000% say if I was chilling at a bar and I had this outfit on, you would not walk up to me and try to talk to me.
With the hat?
If I walked up to you and tried to talk to you, you would talk to me. You just wouldn't walk up to me and talk to me.
Yeah.
This is too much. This is intimidation. This right here is my defense mechanism. This is my don't talk to me, you know? But if I walked up to you and was like, hey, do you want a drink? You'd be like, yeah, that's a cute hat. Right.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
You wouldn't come up to me and talk to me regardless of what I wear.
I would with a hat. With this?
With this hat you would?
Oh yeah, with this, bro, I'm money.
Oh, it's like your confidence.
Yeah, I'm like the little boy on fucking on what is it? On Big Daddy.
Oh, with the
Once
glasses?
he puts the shades on.
Yeah. Yeah, with the shades.
You said aura farm queen. I'm dead. It's not necessarily aura farming. It's just like this is the full. You know what I'm saying? This is the full
She got
aura.
the shades with the hat.
This is the all of it. Yeah, that's me.
That would be you.
Once I got those on, it's a wrap.
I love that
Invisible.
movie. That movie's cute.
You're
Yeah.
invincible.
Yeah, I'm invisible and invincible. I'm
Invisible
very
and
invincible when I'm invisible. I mean, anybody would be. You know what I'm saying? They can't get you if they can't see you.
John Cena.
What?
You can't see me.
I told you that, that some boxer girl or whatever talked shit to me and I talked shit back to her, but I was like, I'm fully prepared that if I ever see her in person, I'm gonna run away.
What?
Because she's MAGA, but she's also a big fucking bull truck. Like,
Jesus. You see her, you're like, run.
yeah. That's like me. Like, I've never been the type to like see some MAGA dude and be like, "I'll beat your ass." Like, no, I'm not gonna beat your ass. You're dumb. But like, that's it. Like, I don't know. So some girl was just like, "Rah, rah, rah." So I said, "Rah, rah." And and then I'm like, that's about it, bitch. I don't. What am I gonna do? Like, I'll throw a brick at you. Like, I don't know what the fucking like. I'll fucking pull a. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I'm not like fighting you one-on-one. Like, bitch, please. She's bigger than Ito. I don't think Ito will fucking fight her.
Jesus.
You know?
That's crazy.
You said, why don't you have that? Why don't we have cameras following you 24/7? Because they'd fucking stream snipe me.
They said running like Indiana Jones from the huge rock.
That's the thing. I've thought about that. Like, yo, these streamers are really making hella money to have a 24/7 cameraman. Guys,
that's a lot of money.
These motherfuckers are making bread, dog. Having it, or I mean, I don't know what they're paying them, to be honest. Like, they might be lying about what they're paying them. Because having a 24-hour camera person streaming you, like, I mean,
Wait, even when they're sleeping?
I'm just saying, like, they be having a camera person
Like for a
on
long
call.
time.
You said it's a different level nowadays. You know? Like those pop houses. Well, on that, they're making all the money. You know what I'm saying?
Pop house.
To have a streaming house. I mean, it's like, who wouldn't be able to have a streaming house? What? You invest what? $40,000. You invest $40,000. You put a bunch of fucking people in a house. You sign them to a deal. You make a percentage out of everything that they fucking make. You give them, you know, food and alcohol and whatever, and you watch chaos unfold. I mean, that's a easy business. It's just not necessarily something beneficial to the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you do that, you could do it. You can make some bread, but like the drama that's probably gonna come from that is like, is that really what you want? You know? Yeah, not ethical. Exactly. It's like the bullshit you got to deal with versus the financial is like, I'm good, bro. Maybe I'll make less money, but like at least we good, we chilling. And also it's an age thing. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, you know, maybe in your early 20s, like you don't see past that. You're just like, whatever, bah, you know, have fun, be stupid. But it's like after a certain age, you're just like, bro, that sounds like a headache, dog. Like I don't want to fucking be dealing with that shit. Yeah. I'm not saying that you can't have fun, but sometimes the liability be crazy. Especially if people start doing coke. Then you're like, oh, fuck. What the? That's why I've never been able to be cool. The moment I find out like somebody does coke, I'm like, bro, I got to cut you off because next thing you know, now I can't leave my bag around you. Like, you know how I am. I like to drink and just leave my shit everywhere. Next thing I know, I wake up in the morning. Now I got shit missing out my bag. I got to wonder if it was you because you're a fucking cokehead. And if you brought your other cokehead friends. And now I'm like, oh, fuck. Who was it? Why'd you bring that one girl? Who the fuck was that? That person was swacked out, Next thing you know, you're like, dog, where's my iPad that I lost on tour?
To this day is a mystery.
Yeah, I didn't know two of them people was fucking doing coke. It was probably one of them fucking cokeheads. And how motherfuckers, I used to think that if you're doing coke, I would be able to tell because you're skinny. Little did I know, people are fat and doing coke. How is that? What is it, Diet Coke?
It doesn't affect everyone the same.
They got the Diet Coke going on. I'm like, bro, you're fat as fuck. How are you doing so much coke? What are you doing? How is that happening?
They're mixed.
Your body is like fighting it. Your body's like, no. Your fat muscles, or your fat muscle, your fat cells are like, I will not.
No.
It's just straight to your brain, but your fat is like, leave me alone. Compartmentalize.
I'm dead.
Compartmentalizing the cocaine. I don't know.
The amount of times you said that in front of TikTok and you haven't been.
Because it's owned by the U.S. now. They don't give a fuck.
You're right. You're right. That's true.
Back in the day, if I would have said the word coke one time, TikTok would have banned me.
For sure.
I just said cokehead like 10 times and banned. TikTok's like, I don't give a fuck.
Say it again.
China got different morals.
Right. China's like, you can't even say the word lesbian. TikTok now is like, as long as you don't mention Israel, bitch. Just joking. All right, TikTok. Actually, you know what? I'm probably going to get banned. We're live on YouTube if you want to. If everybody that's on TikTok right now goes over to YouTube, we'll take one last shot and we'll get lit and we'll tell you where we're going tonight. All right? Go over to YouTube right now. Lisa's back. Lisa's like, bitch, don't film me. Yeah, don't film me. I'm dead. I'll tell you who Lisa is. Go to YouTube right now. Go to YouTube. We're about to fucking take another shot and talk to y'all a little bit, but I gotta get my ass out of here. Hold on. They're gonna ban me. They said, yeah, hurry up before you get banned. And then when they're letting me know, like, bitch, delete it.
When they're saying it.
Oh, no, that's just beer.
This is just beer. Oh. This is tequila.
Isn't that crazy though that now that America, the United States, owns TikTok, the words on live, I've been saying all kinds of shit. Fucking Lauren showed a lighter and that shit didn't block it. Like
Jamie was going crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Try
but you also
being in a
don't get
car.
monetized. Oh, I saw Jenny 69 was in a car.
Wow.
The only reason that Jenny 69 popped up in my For You page, I'm assuming, is because she was talking about studs and lesbians. I was like, wow, this is the one fucking video I've ever gotten of her in the last like 7 months. And it's because she was talking about she said something about a stud lesbian with a wig. I was like, bitch, I know you're not talking about me. I was like, hold on. Who the fuck this? But she wasn't. She said somebody in Texas. I was like, all right. I'm like, I ain't been in Texas in a while. I saw somebody talk about that shit. I was like, hold on. Let me listen to this audio real quick.
That's crazy.
It's cold in here?
Oh,
I'm good. But yeah, where we have it one tiny yo, I'm fucking schlit, but I do really want to do those what you call it. Oh, dude, can you do me a favor? Can you play me while we pour our tequila? Can you play me the song that Gloria Trevi is up for an award on? Con los ojos cerrados iré tras de él. That's the straightest lyrics I'll ever sing.
That's it. It's done.
Me detrás de él because I thought it was a she. You said it retired with MTV. What retired with MTV? I thought it was a bit weird that the third agreement said they have geolocation. Right?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to the Gloria Trevi concert?
Oh, let's go.
Period. When is it? When is it? There's no girlfriend looked really pretty on her close up on TikTok. Hey,
don't I look pretty now?
Are you hitting on her? Huh? That means they doing.
Came running from TikTok. Period.
Wait, you said that means they doing 100%. Wait, so if you're doing pure cocaine, it means you can still be fat? Is that how it works?
But if it's cut up, then that means you're skinny.
Oh, because it's like cut with what, like meth?
Jesus. Lisa's
like, don't fucking look at me.
I don't fucking know.
No, I'm just saying, because I was saying, you said, oh, the toxica's in there. And where? Who's toxica, me or her? I resent that. But what do you think of toxica, though? Because, like, for example, my tia has a certain idea of being toxic. And I'm like, I don't know. That's not really toxic.
What is her idea of being
My
toxic?
tia was describing being toxic as when your significant other is like texting and doing things and you're looking through their phone. I'm like, that's not really toxic. You're just, that seems like they're doing some crazy shit. And you're just like,
answers.
You want some answers. Oh, damn. Lisa's like,
she's like the level of toxic.
I'm dead.
She's like, don't get me. Gloria Trevi's playing at the BMO Stadium on Saturday, 28, where Once Upon a Time in LA Festival used to be.
Period.
Oh, damn, she playing a stadium? Period. I love that for her.
We going.
I'm down. That's why I saw RBD. Tell you.
She looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look like her. She look good. Here. She look good there. She look good. Look, guys, alright. Check this out. That's the song that she's up for an award?
Yeah.
I want my team, I want all of my fucking fans and all of my people to support her and that song. And I'm going to go to her concert and I'm going to try to get her to come to the podcast. If we could do that, that is my dream. By the way, I know I'm pretty sure somewhere there's a fucking like question when it was like, who's my dream to fucking have on this podcast? With me, before this podcast ever ends, I at least want to know that made it sound like I'm going to end the podcast. Like, I don't know if I ever will, but I know for a fact that like we need to start having some motherfucking goals with this podcast and doing some exciting episodes and some exciting shit. So that's what we need. Help me. I did a video in Mexico where I was like, I'm trying to get Claudia Sheinbaum on the podcast. I think that one's gonna be. I haven't put that video out yet, but I thought it was funny because I went to like the main fucking thing and I was like, I'm looking for Claudia Sheinbaum to invite her to the podcast. So I'm gonna start trying to just like do some outlandish fucking shit. But I think this one to me would be insane. So please, one, vote for her fucking song so she can win an award, and also let her know that the Snow the Product fans are there. You said we need Becky. Hey, let Becky know. But yes, I wanna go back to having guests on the podcast. We haven't had guests in a while, and I've just kind of been chilling. But obviously, it was because I was working on the album and I was working on the project, and now I'm going on tour and doing all that. Also, a reminder: I'm going on tour, and when I'm on tour, oh, that's the voting. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a pop ballad song of the year.
Pop ballad song. Boom. Yes. Yeah, she needs a win. Out of everyone that was there, just do it. And then when we're on tour, I want to do podcasts throughout the country, and I want to do content throughout the country with cool people, interesting people. You know what I'm saying? Just have like, so if you have any ideas, if you're like, you're going to be in Texas and this is going to happen, or like, you're going to be here, you should try this. Feel free to give us suggestions on all that. I'm going to treat this tour like if it was my last, road trip around the United States. So I want to do all the fun shit. I want to eat all the cool food. I want to, all the good food. I want to meet all the cool people. I want to see all the cool shit. And so please, those are a couple things that I think I'm being tenacious about. I'm not saying absolutely this is like, my last tour, or that this is, the podcast is ending or anything like that. I'm just saying it's important to live your life and really savor those moments and value those moments and appreciate those moments. And at the beginning of this podcast, actually, I was talking about how I'd be looking through my photo roll and seeing pictures and things of very fun things where like, I kind of don't remember. Like, I don't feel like I was present. Like, I was present and it was fun, but like, I kind of like, I see it and I'm like, oh shit. I would like to this tour definitely be very, very there and like appreciate everything because, right now it's a weird time in the country and in the world and everything. And we don't know how long the United States will be exactly as it is. We don't know how long the world will be exactly as it is. We don't know, anything. So let's appreciate everything we have and every moment and every food. And also hopefully that'll make me work out a lot because I do want to be, I want to be able to indulge in some of the foodiness while also working out. And as you saw today, I was kind of grumpy over the fact that I didn't get to work out. So yes, I did drink, but tomorrow I'm working out. Bless you. Thank you. But tomorrow I'm working out. Today I did have some cool meetings though about tour, which was important. I really want to give you guys an upgraded, elevated look and vibe to tour. So that's what some of the meetings are about. And also some of the songs. I'm saving at least 4 slots in the set list for brand new songs that I haven't even shown you guys. Because I've never really done that. I've never really toured heavy with brand new stuff. But by the time that I'm on tour, hopefully I will have the preview or the pre-order link to the new album. So I'm going to have to show it to you. I'm going to have to be like, yo, if you like these next songs, get the project right now. So I'll be able to show you guys the fucking, I am already working on the new music.
You said, it sounds fire.
Thank you. Pelo Suelto remix, Doctor Psiquiatra remix. Dude, come on. You guys know I was the biggest Gloria Trevi fan. Like, the amount of videos I have pretending to be Gloria Trevi, also Lucero and also Shakira.
My mom has a little bit of me on my 3rd birthday. I had like my white baptism dress and they played Pelo Suelto and I had like my hair and I was doing this because she knew that was my jam.
Voy a traer el pelo suelto.
And you just do this.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all my mom talks about all the time.
That used to be my influence. Yeah. Think about it. When I used to wear my hair wild, can't do that now. Shit'll fucking fling off. But play Pelo Suelto real quick. I don't think Lisa has ever seen it. This was my role model.
That was you right there?
Yes.
She's on the floor.
E-boy. Look. Go to forward where she goes crazy already. E-boy. No, a little bit. No, right? It's about to be. Like, just a little bit forward. Yeah. E-boy. 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 Vaya Huh? Lisa said she got ADHD too. Yeah, that's all she was about. She was about being rebellious and being
she was
crazy.
just a rebel.
If you watch her story, it's crazy. You should watch it. It's on well, I don't know if it's on Netflix anymore, but it was, and you could like translate it. Her story's insane. I know it's very controversial. She ended up having like very, very big issues and stuff. But you got to think about it. In Mexico and in Latin America and also in the United States, little girls were being given up by their families at like 13 years old for fame. Like people would literally be like, please make my daughter famous, and would give up a 13-year-old to a producer, and just Hollywood would do what Hollywood would do. The world would do what the world would do. And people were just, it was so it's a very crazy story, but at the same time, like as a woman, you have to sit there and understand that like she fell, to a crazy world, but she's still a survivor, and she I don't know, her whole her whole career and everything, and being able to come back and make a comeback, and women still very much like relate and understand, and it's insane.
She was in Brazil in jail for 5 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like it got, there a lot of people could have different opinions of everything and how it went down, but just watch the story, understand where it's coming from.
I did see something else. Now that you said that about her a while ago, it was
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And that came up, like, and it tells you about her.
Yeah.
Yes. But I didn't see the Netflix one. I do want to see that.
Yeah. So it's just but as kids, a lot of us little girls, we looked up to her in the rebellious way, and I'm sure there's a lot of ways that you can see how I was affected and impacted and inspired by Gloria Trevi, by Shakira, by Selena, by all these female artists, women artists that have paved the way for a lot of us. And it's like, people have opinions about the way that any of these women have been and have tea and have gossip and have whatever, but you'll sit here and watch the Vicente Fernandez of the world and the Luis Miguels of the world and all these other people, and I don't think men get as scrutinized as women do. So I think that's something too. It's like women have notoriously been scrutinized a lot more than men have. So yeah. Let's see, freedom. Yeah, exactly.
You're thinking something and it pops up. Yeah, didn't that happen to you?
Yeah.
That you were thinking about something and it just pops up as an ad or something?
Oh yeah, no, we're getting to a different place. It's like a different plane of what we've already experienced. It's going. People forget that it's gonna progressively get a little bit more invasive. You know what I'm saying? If they already had your location, if they already knew where you were, if they already saw, they would also, now it's gonna get even more. And who knows?
You were just thinking about it?
I mean,
That's
I
crazy.
talked about it earlier with you about something, but not into the depth of what this person emailed me, and I'm like,
What the?
this is crazy.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm glad this person's like hitting me up, but I'm like, that's so just, I don't know.
They have already implanted their chips in our brain already by the things that we eat.
On your phone, and you go like this. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Put 'em on your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Camera cover.
Oh, you think that's how they do it? You're just on your phone and you're thinking
Yeah, I
something
don't-
and they're just like,
I would think it's more a microphone thing than a camera thing.
But what if you're
No, because I've
thinking
thought
it
about something that I never mentioned.
and it
Well,
pops
that's
I
not a
swear-
camera thing. That's a
Brain. That's what I'm saying.
Thought
It's like, is it a
thing,
brain
yeah.
thing?
Yeah, like what if you're thinking about it and you're on your phone and it scans your eyes and it
Oh,
goes to your
shoot.
brain? I
it
don't know.
scans your windows of your soul.
Yeah. You're just gonna start looking at your your phone like this the
Yeah,
whole
close your
time.
eyes. Yeah, you gotta have glasses on.
Just you. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't turn my TV on, and I went to every room in the house and changed.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Oh, this is so cute.
Oh, those are cute. Oh, I was thinking about those. I saw those.
What is that?
That is so cute.
Aw, who sent that?
That is adorable. I'm dead. Can they see it on my glasses? No, right?
I
That's
don't
real
know.
cute.
Oh, you can see a little bit of.
A little bit.
Oh hell no! Bucci's gonna fucking grab this, zoom in, fucking try to look at it.
Enhance.
Like I know what it is.
Right? No, it's some merch stuff. We're working on some, like merch samples. We're working on a lot of new things. I'm trying something new out where I'm not telling y'all and previewing every single fucking thing I do. Today I got Today I got good news about a verse that I had done a while back that's finally going to drop that you guys don't even know about. And I've kept my mouth closed about. There's another one that just today we were working on the mix that also I have not previewed. You know what I'm saying? I know that some people are like, that's it. Like I dropped the album and that's it. Like, no,
keep working.
The album for me was like a way to prove that we really could do this shit. Now that we know, like Lisa's fresh off dropping an album, like she could tell me what I need to do while I'm making the damn song. She could be like, and give me the splits and the publishing and the this and the that and the release and blah, blah, blah. Like we fresh off this shit, you know? So now we really I could go in there, work on a song, do the splits, send the paperwork, and we're good. That could probably streamline so much of what making music is about, you know? So now I could be working on something right now that I'm going to drop in 4 weeks that will have a proper release or something. So
boom.
It's crazy. You said, what if it's stronger and it scans brain waves? You know, I don't know, man. You said, do the splits. No, not those splits. They're like, Snow's out here doing splits.
He said, dropping pink.
Yeah, we should drop the pink jerseys tonight for the day ones.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Let's drop the pink jerseys for the day ones
They're
first.
so cute. I want one.
And let's drop them tomorrow for everybody else.
I want them.
I don't know. Yeah. Congratulations on the feature with Leela Downs. Oh yeah, Leela Downs. That was a really dope one too. That's dropping.
And you're doing
the other few.
You're doing a live?
Oh yeah, I'm going live with her. When is it? On Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday
at 3:00, guys. She'll be live on TikTok with Leela.
Thursday, I'm gonna
tune in.
Thursday, I'm gonna be live with Leela Downs.
3:00.
The pink jersey's dropping tonight for day ones for everybody else.
Said no, I hate pink. There's also black. There's also black in the store. There's black and white.
Yeah, the jersey's been available in black.
Yeah, that's the first one that came out. It was the black one. Now we're going with the pink one.
Yeah, the black jersey is already available. It is embroidered. The shit's gonna last you forever. Trust me, we could have done it differently, but it's good quality, and that shit's gonna last you forever. The pink one is also embroidered, good quality. Make sure you guys get that shit. And then we're gonna have new stuff coming up. Yayo was just working on a print right now for a really cool shirt that I think you guys will be really excited about. And then, like I said, new music. And we're going to start working on the content and the videos. Faith is getting a music video. Unk Anthem is obviously getting a music video. Clase de Inglés is getting a music video. And then I'm also doing a remix to it with its own music video. But the first one's just going to be the original.
Sorry por tus suegros?
And yeah, Sorry por tus suegros is getting a music video. We're going to be working, you know.
Gonna be video after video after video after video.
Content, tour, everything.
That you're gonna be hitting you from all different directions.
I'm gonna don't always. I will be also dancing a little bit on this tour. You know what I'm saying? Giving you a little 1-2. So there's that.
A little routine.
Yes.
5,
so
6,
be
7,
ready
8.
for the rehearsals and stuff that we will be showing you guys, because I'm gonna have to give you a little.
5, 6, 7, 8.
You know? So your girl I can't be lit on tour if I'm gonna be over here like, and a 1, and a 2, and a zinga, zinga, zinga. You know what I'm saying?
Zinga, zinga.
Zinga, zinga for a dance is kind of crazy. But you know, I'm excited, guys. As much as you know, sometimes things get a little frustrating and confusing and blurry for me when it comes to being an independent artist, which, if I'm completely honest with you, that's just what it is, you know? Sometimes it's like there's no blueprint for the way I'm doing things, but there's a lot of expectations and responsibility, you know? So it's like, it's hard for me to find mentorship within this industry when anyone who has ever been able to potentially be mentorship in this industry is immediately like, well, can I be a middleman? Can I sign you? Can I this? Can I be your manager? Can I be the label? Can I be? And it's like, it's crazy because you'll see people talking about how there needs to be more mentorship within this industry, but then they'll only want that when it comes to signing people and like making, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're an independent artist, it's hard because people just think are like, well, if you want to do it all by yourself, then do it all by yourself. And you're like, okay, cool, bitch. All right, I'm going to do it all by myself. But just hold on. Like, damn, I'm going to cry first. I'm going to be depressed for a second because this shit is difficult. And like I said, there's no blueprint. So a lot of, younger artists or a lot of managers that manage other artists or whatever, they're always looking for you to give their artist a feature or give their artist this or have their artist open or have their artist do this or will you give this person an opportunity? Will you do that? But they never ask you what you need. They never ask you, yo, how can I help you? Like, what are you struggling with right now? They never do that. People will always come to me and be like, yo, Snow, why don't you put them on? Why don't you put them on? Why don't you help them? Why don't you collab with them? Why don't you do this with them? Why don't you do that? And they never look at you and be like, yo, damn, bitch, you low-key do a lot by yourself and you don't have a blueprint to follow. Like, is there anything I can help you in? Never, bro. Like, it would be nice. It would be nice for people to be a little bit more like that. Or I've had a couple people come up to me like that, but to be honest, they end up they're just faking the funk. They just say that shit. So just know within my team right now, we're working very hard to elevate and to improve every aspect of this. And I'm ready to make new music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said, get Dax on the podcast for a little interview. This guy's been doing it since day one. So you never watched the podcast we already had with Dax. Because to be honest, the numbers were really low. So I'm going to assume you, Paul, did not watch it. We ended up arguing about, like, it was like boys versus girls, huh?
Yeah,
it was very like men versus women podcast.
Yeah, March 7th, 2024. Go ahead.
Yeah, we both look awkward. We both look. We look like a fucking. We look like we're both on opposite sides of arguments. He's like, this is why men, and I'm like, no, women don't.
Yeah.
So
podcast number 223. If you want to go check it out.
223. We're only on 299, so it wasn't that long ago. R&B album coming soon. I feel like as much as I gave you guys on Before I Crash Out, and obviously I get to be political and do my thing, I am due for making some music that is just good old relationship, breakup, girly music, R&B music, fucking, vibes. I need to, for my own mental clarity, give you guys some music that I want to listen to. And you guys know, when I'm getting lit and I'm hanging out, I'm listening to R&B. There's never been a time where you're watching me get lit and have a good time and I'm sitting here like listening to some, you know what I'm saying? Like I listen to R&B. That's my shit. I like vibey music. I like singing music, maybe like old pop music, but it's not ever super lyrical miracle shit. I like to express myself. I know it might seem hypocritical to some people, the fact that I make some music like that, but it's just, I like to express myself and vent, but sometimes I really just like to vibe, man. I got rhythm. Thank God I was blessed with it. So why not? Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going to do. You said last night was a vibe. Yo, shouts out T-Pain for raiding the fucking Barrio Chan Chan. Shouts out T-Pain for the raiding the Barrio Chan Chan. Shouts out for subbing for 6 months, for gifting us 100 subs. That was crazy. That's the most subs I've ever been gifted. Considering I'm not the best streamer in the world, but sometimes, I like what I do. I was telling my girl, I'm like, I like being in the man cave and just, doing my little thing. And, she gives me my time and I'm just in there vibing with you guys and drinking and chilling and, listening to music, packaging orders. It feels nice. But sometimes I'm sure some people are looking at me like, bitch, what are you doing with your time? And I'm like, it's nice to see that, people like Wiz who are doing the same thing, or T-Pain can, raid the chat and show some support. That's dope. There's a lot of people right now that, are independent artists that are doing the same shit. You have your community, you vibe out, you go live, you hang out with your people, you make your music, you live your experience with them. Like, it's a beautiful thing, you know? So the person that asked me if I was going to Bunny's podcast, we talked about it, but Bunny is focused, I think, right now on not having any political conversation. And it would be very hypocritical for me to go on a podcast like Bunny's and not talk about my music and what I do and what my people are going through right now. So I, respectfully let her know, like, hey, just so you know, this is what the topics usually end up being. And she was like, respect you and show you love, but that, that's not really where we go. And I'm like, okay, cool. And that's agree to disagree, and that's it. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe at another point in life, we could or whatever. But in my mind right now, I am willing to go on, certain places or podcasts that maybe usually wouldn't have me, and I'm willing to have those tough conversations. But maybe that's not what time it is just yet. But I'm always down, and I'm always coming from a positive place of trying to represent my people in every place. And if that means some doors close and some no's happen, then that's just what happens. Like, it's not, a lot of people probably might think like there's, like certain outlets like to post clips of me and take them out of context and let their fans just run amok saying whatever the fuck they want to say about me. But if you want to ever check my integrity, you can see the things I've had to walk away from. And that's when you're going to be like, oh shit, this bitch. When they make the movie about me, when they make the documentary about me, when they finally, maybe one day when I'm not here and you see those conversations, you're like, oh damn, that bitch really was walking away from shit. You know what I'm saying? When you have a big outlet and we're right now boycotting Univision, and they're like, do you want to do an Univision this? And I'm like, no, I don't. That's where it's hard. Because people were asking me, do you want to go to do you want to go stand outside of Univision and talk shit? And I was like, honestly, today I can't. I felt very bad about it. But when I got asked, hey, do you want to come over here and do you want to do these interviews to promote your project? I was like, I can't. That's not what I'm doing. When I went direct to consumer with my album, when I could have just been like, please, like, I said, I'm not getting played out for a playlist. I'm not. When all these fake ass industry people don't want to playlist me, when I see them looking at my stories, when I see them sitting here and finally saying fuck ICE after all this fucking time, when I see them cozying up to old MAGA fucking rappers that all of a sudden now want to act like they give a fuck about our people and they want to cosplay as people who give a fuck, when I know I had those conversations with them and told them, yo, bro, I have a feeling these motherfuckers are MAGA. And since that day, they stopped being so cool with me. When you saw Sábado sit there and get millions of fucking views and you don't want to fucking playlist that shit, that's when I was like, you know what? Instead of me always sitting here and wanting to, please playlist me, please, fuck that then. So we're going to go direct to consumer, and I will sit here on this live stream and I will sell my CDs, and I will hit the road and I will sell my CDs, and I will go on tour and I will do my shit independently by my motherfucking self with my team. And I'm not going to fucking kneel down or beg or fucking bend over for none of these motherfuckers, because I ain't getting played out for a playlist. Anybody who wants to playlist know the product, knowing damn well that I'm 10 toes down, then that's just what it is. And if they don't, then they don't. And with magazines, with whoever the fuck, I don't give a fuck. My girl still has the video and I still ain't put it out. My girl was filming me when happened to be a fucking phone call where they told me who doesn't fuck with me. Some big ass magazine don't fuck with me because of something that happened. And I was just like, they basically wanted me to kiss the ring. And I was like, that's so crazy. That's so crazy, because I could literally talk about this shit right now and we can blow this bitch up if we want to. But I'm still trying to decide what exactly I'm going to do, because fuck this industry, dude. This industry is so fake. These people are so fake. And it's all of it, but at the same time, I'm more disappointed in the Latinas. I'm more disappointed in Latino people, but especially Latina women that see me and see what I'm doing and see what I've been speaking about, and it fucking bugs them. It irks them. There's people in this music industry that just genuinely, they'll support someone else doing exactly what I'm doing, but it's because it's not me. They will see someone do exactly what I'm doing and they'll support that because it's not Snow. Why? Because it irks them. They don't want to see genuine people. because then it reminds them of how fake they've had to be to get to where they are. And that must fucking suck. That you've had to do some shady ass, weird ass shit and your history don't check out. From now on, we got to start looking around and being like, does the history check out? Or are you just right now saying something because you were forced to? That's it. And that's why I brought up the zombie conversation. Because the zombie conversation was brought up because it's more about why are you doing something that will let me know, are you my type of people? And I'm old enough now to be like, I just want to be around like-minded, my type of people that I can trust, that I fuck with. That's it. Because there are going to be some people that might walk up to me and be like, yeah, fuck ice, right, Snow? And I'll be like, yeah. But am I going to be buddy-buddy with you? I don't know, man, because I just seen the type of shit you be liking and the type of shit you be doing and the type of people you talk to. And I don't know that I can completely trust you at the end of the world. I could, you know what I'm saying? I could see you at a brunch. But is this the person I'm going to buddy-buddy with when it comes down to, you know, survival? I don't know. A little strange. But anyway. You said, yeah, you know, it is what it is. But I love y'all. Not to, by the way, I always like to crack my little jokes and be silly because we also just kind of have to do that. It's a sad world we're living in. We got to be able to find something in it, right? And it can't just be suicide jokes and baby deaths like some of the comedy specials that we've been forced to see, right?
Jesus, yeah.
Every time somebody's bombing on stage, whenever they're doing comedy, they got to go somewhere dark. Yeah. Be like, am I right? And you're like, dude,
just
you
like, no,
suck.
what the hell? And then they get upset.
You guys are, let me guess, you guys are liberals.
No, it's so
like,
snowflakes.
no.
And I'm like, no, you're what? No. Like, just go to the next one. It didn't
Right.
hit. Just go to the next one. Please.
Move on.
Ridiculous.
But anyway, all right. We love y'all. We appreciate you. Wait, were we going to take our last little sip? Cheers. Did you even have anything left? You don't, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Don't play me.
Hey, period. All right, I'll see you guys right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I think I'm going to shoot some, right? We should shoot, like, I should at least rap at the camera one verse. I look fucking cool. Sorry. Not to hype myself up. Cheers. I love y'all. The pink jersey will be available for day ones right now. It will be available for everybody else tomorrow. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And I'm happy to be back. Love y'all.
Esa niña no se aguanta. Quiere todo porque el pussy sabe a Fanta. Si la dejas por